Muted now, and I'm gonna bring us over to live on the stream. There it is. All right, a lot has gone down. We are nearing the end of our journey. Whether we end it tonight or not remains to be seen. But you all have made your way through the golden city of Jin Shalast, once the capital of the Runelord of Greed and part of the major 7 factions of Thassalon, the ancient empire. You all have risen through the city to what is known as the pinnacle of avarice. In this temple so far, you have fought a few mighty foes, giants, both wardens of sky and wardens of thunder that a few of them you dominated and brought with you. You slew a warrior who was kind of like the first swordsman of greed, or swordswoman in this case, and took her magic sword, one of the Alaharai, the 7 blades of sin. These 2 giants are currently like kind of just dominated, answering your questions on where to go in this building. They know a bit more than your previous cloud giant hostage, as she was kind of just roaming outside in the general city. You
I don't
also
like that term hostage.
I mean, she's not here for her own fucking volition.
We'll just call them prisoners with jobs.
Okay. But you also made a deal with some spiders of Lang, which are these like intelligent, odd number-legged spiders from the realm of Nightmare, Lang, which is like a sub-dimension within the realm of dreaming. They warned you that somewhere in this facility, I still haven't found it yet, is some kind of portal, which is guarded by the denizens of Lang. Now, the denizens of Lang are kind of like a different faction of the spiders. They don't get along. They look a bit more humanoid until you get up close. But they told you that while they're working with Karzug, they think something like even more sinister is going down with that portal. Karzug knows you guys are coming. You saw he projected like a hologram. Badid unfortunately missed on that one, but quickly recovered after he slaughtered a few more enemies. But he knows you're coming. You guys just need to make it to his hidden little dimension where he escaped the fall of the Empire so long ago that you have heard is sandwiched between like the astral plane and material plane and the nightmare realm of Lang. It's kind of the general recap. Anyone have anything else they want to throw in there? Or any questions about where you guys are at?
Nope.
All right.
Nervous.
Roger. Okay. So, although I don't believe you guys ever asked the giants where they think the portal is.
No, not the portal, just the bad guy, which like was on the other side of this wall, if I remember correctly.
So
That's where we asked the...
Almost, yeah. It's right over. Oh, sorry, I'm pinging on the wrong layer. There we go. Yeah, right over here. He said it's too thick. They said it's too thick to breach, but somewhere right behind this curved wall, is where they are hiding. You see what?
A centaur.
Can you see through the wall right now?
I see a centaur right now. Right pinging.
It's dark for me in the player view that I used to stream. I don't know why you can see it.
Because I have dark vision.
God damn it. I'm gonna fucking put everything on the GM layer so you can't spy my shit.
Oh, there they go. They disappeared.
Okay.
Aw.
Can anyone else see the whole fucking world?
No, I see
Nope.
barely the hallway.
Okay.
I feel left out.
Hold on. I do
feel like
see
I
everything.
feel a transformation.
Why do you all see everything? I'm hiding all my fucking tokens from you guys.
Every time you
surprised
click
it took
one,
you-
disappear, more pop up. What the fuck?
What?
Hey Ben, what's over here?
I'm surprised it took you this long to start doing that trick.
Well, usually it's fine with the dynamic lighting. It's like only this map that has just fucked me. Alright. Can you guys still see everything?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
I can.
God. Fuck. Whatever, we're moving on. There's so many individual rooms, I can't hand reveal all of them. Alright. Although I guess that is what I did before I unlocked this package. Alright. So, they tell you up ahead, these are the dominated ones. Although this one's no longer hexed at this point, so I'm going to remove his evil eye. They would tell you. They told you that up ahead through these bottom doors are likely more giants. And they also said that if we continue curving around that way, you would get to the room where you can reach Karzug. Do you guys have any more questions for them, or do you want to continue on that path?
Is that where the portal is?
You guys haven't asked them that. You're not sure.
Well, that's what I'm asking them now.
Okay.
Okay, is where we're going. Is that where that portal is?
One of the wardens of Thunder is just like, no, the portal guarded by the denizens of Lang it's back through the throne room, past a few more corridors.
And that's the portal we promised to destroy for the spider, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was back where we came, probably down one of those other directions.
Yeah, from the throne room, it would be like the down behind the throne where you guys hadn't gone before.
Gotcha. Like over here, probably.
Sounds like there's a portal we gotta destroy.
Yeah, that's the portal to... Yeah, those spider people came out chasing these other... Essentially, we promised them that we'd destroy it and talked our way out of having to fight them. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But they did also say that
gave us-
like it was in your best interest to probably destroy it. That's why they didn't offer you payment. They're like, we're not going to pay you. You should destroy it anyway. We're just letting you know where it is.
So that's our choice. We either go straight to Karzug and then come back for that portal afterwards, or...
Yeah, I'm thinking we should go get rid of the portal.
Now, hold on. Hear me out here.
Okay.
We put a toll station on the other side of the... on our side of it. That way anyone coming through has to pay us a cut of the money.
Or,
And we just rake in the money.
or we just go destroy it because I think it's gonna, you know, if yeah, let's just go destroy it.
Okay.
How many
All right.
worries other than because is something going to happen with it? Do we know?
I mean, like, I don't know. He's been like he's kind of laying on pretty heavy that we should probably destroy.
You
it. So
can
I'm
or
thinking
cannot.
we-
All what they told you was that here I moved the giants over that way. If you guys do decide to go, but stop going into random rooms, Agnar. God damn it.
Sorry, I don't have my mouse. Like, it's not working with my little adapter to my Mac. So, like, I'm doing the little keypad thing.
Oh, okay. So basically, they told you that Karzug struck a deal with the denizens to use this portal, but the spiders are like, no, they're definitely doing some sketchy shit with that portal.
Hey, Giant Bros, what are they doing with the portal? Do you know?
We do not. It's top secret. Only the denizens, Karzug and his top lieutenants are allowed in. Well, not Karzug, because he can't go there yet, but only his top generals.
Yeah.
They, like, unfeelingly pass the body of their brother behind this pillar. And there's, like,
Step over their dead boss.
yeah, they're like, it is over this way. Alright. I just realized my book turned to the wrong page.
Ben, can you turn Agnar back to normal size now?
Yes. Itty bitty Agnar.
So, Turgon, Odral, Turgon's backup. You guys good with going to destroy the machine? The portal?
Sounds like a great plan to me.
Hell yeah.
Float along on my magic carpet with my kitty.
Hey, Giant Bros, are there any traps or anything?
Not that we know of down this hall. Oh, sorry, I dragged more of you than I meant to. My bad. As you get to... They would be walking in front of you, but dude, you can go behind them. As you get to this little alcove with a second door, you see yet another projection of Karzug appear. And still you persist. As I said, maggots. Your
Hey,
blade whips through him. Give me a damage roll. And as you miraculously are able to touch him through this connection, you see he reels back. Ugh! And as he staggers back, clutching his stomach, the projection disappears. And everyone... Hold on. So he is going to vanish, and everyone is going to get some XP here.
Because he killed him in one shot. The game's over.
Yay!
Awesome.
High five.
It was great playing with you guys. Sad we couldn't finish this last week.
Slap hands, everybody.
Everybody gets 12,000 XP.
Do we have any buffs that are still going on? Like any of them that take longer?
No, because we slept in the
Oh,
mansion
that's
and then
right.
Came back out.
I get the garden one though.
Oh, we should
Everybody leveled, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 17.
17?
You guys successfully... I kind of went ahead, but yeah, you guys successfully slept through the night. Nothing got through all your insane magical shit.
could we have done a hero's feast before we left?
Sure. You want to pop off? You want to spend a slot on a hero's feast? Go ahead. Absolutely.
We also, if you don't want to use the slot, we have that scroll of Heroes Feast.
We could. I mean, you could use that if you want. Or I could do it because it's on my list, obviously.
Yeah, you could just do it. No check.
I mean, it's on both our lists, so I say we use that instead of your spell slot.
Okay, but yeah,
All right. You pop that scroll off. There is a blast of magic. The feast fills this like mage's magnificent mansion. As like unseen servants bring plates to you all, bring drink, and you guys power up for the day. So there is a double door here, but the giants kind of just like, the portal is farther on this way. Do you guys want to continue following them, or are you trying to go through? And yeah, those are 10 hit points for everybody.
Which way they're trying to go?
Farther down this section.
Okay. Hey, what's through these doors, guys?
There is a variety of things. Quarters for some of the Lamia and their kin. There are the Hungerers behind there. There is... Well, you all killed it already, but it was the lair of the Astra Daemon. And, just a few other odds in it. A few of the other Lamia there as well.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's just ignore them, I guess, right?
Very well. Right. Yeah. Make sure you guys add that extra 9 total temp instead of 5. They continue around a corner up here. As you guys follow them, you see another longer hallway. You see there is another door right up ahead, just around the corner.
I point at the door and say, what's over here?
That's where he bound Iruzi, an angel. He forced it to serve the will of Thassalon. It guards there still.
You guys want to free an angel, or?
I think that would be wise thing. I think certainly up Odral's alley, if anything. Cantham would want to do it for sure. Being like that shouldn't be locked up, serving this asshole.
Yeah.
true.
All right. Do you guys try the door?
Check for traps. Internal. all my buffs. Um, boom.
All right. Does not appear to be trapped. Do you enter?
All right. Yeah. Agnar opens the door.
Inside, you see a enormous man. Seems to, or a rather androgynous creature with pale green skin and tear-stained eyes. Give me either a knowledge religion check or a knowledge planes check.
Oh my god.
All right. With your knowledge of religion and the Serenite faith, this is an incredibly powerful being you've heard of. Muscular, bald, tall, emerald skin, a pair of shining white feathered wings. This is a planetar. They are generals in the celestial army of heaven. They focus on combat and the destruction of evil. They understand diplomacy. A planetar would rather lead the charge against an army of fiends than negotiate a peace.
Where's it at? Is it invisible?
I will reveal the token. Give me one moment. I just was describing it first.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, you're good. It's just like right in the middle of the room. You see that it stands about... Ooh, that's actually a little bit bigger than what it should be. It is actually large size. It stands about 9 feet tall. It looks over at you all, just like utterly crying. What do you guys do?
After seeing it, I'm gonna regret not talking about how to free it before we open the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then not say anything because I don't want to like trigger a fight.
It's just sitting there. Just standing there
I'd look
staring
at
at you
it.
guys.
Does it look like at all chained down or like locked up in any way?
Give me a perception check on the room. All right. You guys would spot very almost hidden pencil-thin runes inscribed in the stones and realize that a powerful spell was cast here. The runes don't need to sustain it anymore. But give me a knowledge arcana check for... anyone can make it because you guys definitely spotted it with those high checks. All right. Lucian is not sure. Or sorry, Turgon's not sure. But with a 29 and Lucian's 38, you realize that this is a planar binding spell. This is a greater planar binding spell. To get rid of this, you would somehow have to dismiss that effect. But as to how, for sure, you're not sure. You know that when they're bound, most bound beings are given specific instructions. This one hasn't said anything to you guys. You're not quite sure what its instructions are.
I am going to walk over to Odral and hand him a scroll of limited wish to see if he thinks that might be able to help. And also, don't step foot into the room because he was there to protect something.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
With a 38, Lucian, you would know that if it can be removed, if the bonds can be removed, it would be sent back to heaven.
But, Yeah, Odral, you think that'll work?
I don't know. It's possible. It's worth a shot. He needs to be not here because this is wrong.
Do we want to talk to him first? Because if that's
Yeah,
going to send him straight to heaven, we might want to talk to him.
That's true.
Well, I might ask him how long he's. Obviously, he's here against his will, but I'd ask him. Well, first off, I would like to let him know that we're here to help and we would like to send him back home if possible.
This
And
being,
if he's willing to cooperate with us.
they smile, but like motion toward their lips.
Ooh, can't talk.
Nope. Okay. I'll let him know. Just hold on. We're going to try something out and see if that will work. I'll take a step back to make room for Odral.
Yeah, 1 sec. I just want to double check how this works.
Okay.
I'm going to start praying to Caden to see if he'll help us with this as well.
Agnar's going to ready an action. If the wish spell like lets them like releases their bonds, but they're still somehow tied to Karzug in a different way. If they try to attack, he's gonna take a shot on him.
Okay. Noted.
Okay.
The deed just stands there menacingly.
Well, let's see. I mean, this isn't a regular wish spell, so I guess I'm not going in the room because we don't know what it's like. So I'd walk up to the doorway. I guess just I wish that the bonds on this thing were released, that it can go free.
As the scroll dissipates, as you release the magic, there's a deep pulse. And you see these, like, previously invisible, glowing, ghostly chains, some binding its wings, some binding its wrists, seem to fall away. You saw previously it was reaching for this enormous greatsword strapped between its wings. And it kind of tilts its head and releases it. You freed me. Powerful magics indeed.
It was wrong that you were trapped here.
Well, even so, in my experience, most mortals wouldn't have gone so far. Certainly not risked the wrath of a planetar. I have
I had some.
but moments before I am drawn back to the realm of heaven. Ask your question, but be quick.
Fuck, we should... Do you know of any other things he has binded here?
His body like begins to glow, kind of like white sparks fading off of him as his body begins to kind of disappear from sight. I do not. The rest are all vile creatures in his service. I was I believe, a sick joke of his. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Vanishes from sight. Alright. Since you were successfully able to free Iruzi, the planetar, everybody is going to get 19,200 XP. Up ahead of you, you can see the hallway continues to a bend, but you don't see any more doors yet. One of the giants is just like, I wouldn't have wanted to fight that thing.
Yeah, I think we probably could take it, but we're here to kill a rune lord, not an angel. So
That yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Um, as he disappears, you guys enter the room. You see there is like a breach in the palace. Seems to be intentionally put there so that creatures can fly out of it. You just see a hand like slam onto the ledge, trying to pull itself up. You hear, "Hey, help me up! It's wicked cold out here.
Oh, I know that voice.
Come on!"
Agnar's gonna run over and pull him up.
You see the dirty, robe-covered dwarf Smurg is just dangling there. Fully like this tower's like 300 feet tall, just up in the air. Grab him. I think it's 2,000 feet actually. Yeah. You just pull him inside. He goes, ugh, it's cold out there. Listen.
Yeah, no kidding.
You all are near the end, but I'm here to give you a I'm here to give you all a hint. Up ahead, the door to the portal is guarded. Not by monsters, but by, well, the doors themselves are almost an eldritch being in itself. Make sure whoever opens the doors, or whoever's near them, has a strong mind.
just to open the doors, or we go through them.
Once you touch them, those in proximity better be strong-willed or it's over.
Understood.
All right. He snatches out his hand into midair, and the previously destroyed spectral chain like appears, and he just uses it to like start rappelling down the side of the building. One of the giants is just like, I don't know that one. I don't think he works here. I've never seen him before.
He does that sometimes,
Very well.
He's better than the one that makes muffins. So
I don't know what that is. Is that a weapon?
it's like a pastry.
That's neither here or there. Let's keep moving, folks.
Very well. They hear like dominated commands. They move up to the hallway over here.
Wait, hey, hold on. Before we move on, who's got the strongest will? I'm guessing it's one of those giants, huh?
Oh, Agnar's gonna step up to no.
Agnar's gonna sit back down for sure.
Yeah, Agnar's gonna step back. I mean, talking game mechanically, I'm really good at will. My will's pretty high.
So once you get around the corner, you can see there is there's like a small door. Doesn't seem to be the work of like an eldritch entity, just seems like a regular door. Probably not the one he's talking about.
Oh well, but Deed's gonna fucking run back around the corner when he sees the door. He doesn't. He's weak-willed, so now he's scared of
I
scared
don't
of
think
fucking
this is the
doors.
door we were talking about, anyway.
Odral just strolls right up to it. Do you open it, Odral?
Sure.
All right. You see that nothing happens. It's a regular wooden door. However, in this small square chamber ahead of you, as you peek in, two vast double doors, each 10 feet in width, stand in the southern wall of this barren chamber. The face of each black stone door is covered with tens of thousands of tiny runes carved in an eerie, spidery script. The rooms seem to almost writhe and slither about when you look at them in the corner of your eye.
May have found him.
I am going. All right, I think those are the doors, but hold on a second. I am going to go ahead and throw a spell out on you.
All right, greater heroism. You feel your will bolstered even more than normal, Odral.
Oh my. That's a big number.
It is.
All right. What do you do, Odral?
Well, tell everyone to make sure that they're far enough back. And when they are, I'll open the door.
All right. Let me get a measuring tool out.
Oh no.
All right. You guys, roll your will save.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. So here's what happens. As you touch the door, Odral, you are whisked away. You see the other Warden of Thunder is standing next to you, and you are in a long corridor of this same black material as the doors, this black stone carved in runes. As you look around the bend, you realize it curves, and you realize you are in a maze. As you come to this realization, Odral, you look behind you, and you see one of your followers completely desiccated like a mummy, marching after you, just like, Odral, why couldn't you save us? And the Warden of Thunder looks behind him as well, and he's like, oh gods, it's a rune giant. He knows I've betrayed them. Oh no. Odral, with that will save, you quickly realize that this is not one of your followers. This is some sort of illusion of your fear of failing to protect the innocent. And you snap out of it and appear in front of the doors as they swing open. A second later, this perceived threat touches the Warden of Thunder, and he drops dead. You guys see the Warden of Thunder disappear, and then briefly, and then reappear, just completely dead in front of you on the floor. But as the doors swing open, having done their fell magics, you are going to be able to see into this next room, Odral, and see that it is full of people. I'm going to read the description to you, and then we will roll into initiative.
Yep.
The plain stone walls of this long room are lined by a variety of tables, boxes, crates, and cylinders. Some made of stone, other of metal, and some of materials stranger than any you've seen on this material plane. All of this clutter seems to focus upon a large metal framework constructed at the southern end, where strange currents of energy dance and shimmer within a ring of stone. Now and then, the currents coalesce into shapes, images of startling for their familiarity, yet totally alien. The image revealed to you is of a massive city full of towers and gigantic monuments, set in a mountain valley at the foot of a huge peak. It is Jin Shalast, as it would have appeared from a mountain vista. But the city beyond the energy curtain is very different. Its towers, buildings are ablaze with lights, both magical and mundane, and the great central road and surrounding streets teem with tens of thousands of giants, monsters, and humanoids of all descriptions. The sounds and even the smells of this strange metropolis waft through the image. An image that is perhaps trying to be an open window. With that, we are going to roll for initiative. All right, the giants acting on your turn. Oh, apologies. I didn't drag your cloud giant closer.
That's fine. I'll just have her and keeping an eye on the back.
All right, everybody in?
Oh wait, no. Hold on a second. I forgot to do Aurelia. Forgot to reroll for her. There we go. Now we're all in.
All right, Aurelia is in. All right. First up are the denizens. Give me one moment. My Hero Lab is being slow. All right. The denizens of Lang all look up, almost in eerie unison, at you, Odral. Here is what you all are looking at, or at least what you can see. A denizen of Lang. Seemingly humanoid, with the bandages, beneath it you can see a body that doesn't quite make sense with its own dimensions. And you see no rise and fall of their chest. They are going to begin to rush out of the room at you. Also, give me 1 second. They are a little too big. Alright. They're going to attempt to surround you. So, first one there is going to get an op attack from you. Or you haven't acted yet, so not yet. And I will shrink the others down in a second. The others seem to move forward to take up defensive positions in the room. Those that moved up on you, however. One of them, the one directly in front of you, is going to start off with a bite attack. And seeing him do it, the others are going to follow suit. There's going to be 4 bite attacks on you. Alright. Got all my d20s. Flat-footed 33, good old heavy armor. Alright, 2 of them are going to get through. There's my big stash of d6s that I got for this occasion. Alright, first bite. You are going to take 24 damage. And you are going to take 4 dex drain. As your muscles seem to, like, almost atrophy and slow as their teeth sink in. And you can see this green light emanating from inside their throats. Alright, next one. Drop the die. Just ignore that. You're going to take 31 damage this time. And another 4 dex drain. How's your dex looking?
Yeah, how's your dex looking?
It's been better. It's down to 10.
Alright. As your body is slow, that is the end of the denizen's turn. As the rest of them seem to ready other movements and work on shrinking them, Cantham, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to go ahead and start us off with, so everyone can get in there faster, I'm going to go ahead and throw out haste on everyone. I think that'll reach everyone but Odral.
Yeah, that'll get everybody except Odral.
And he'd have to, that giant would have to squeeze through that door, correct? So he wouldn't be able to charge?
Correct. He would definitely have to squeeze. Would you like him to move in?
Out of the way.
Okay. Fair enough.
Thinking I might just keep him out of the way so he's not clogging things up for Agnar and Bedid and our caster. But I'll do that and start my bardic performance.
Hell yeah.
Inspire courage, so we get those 2 buffs out of the way, and we're off to the races.
All right. All these magic spells go off. The party cheers. Your inspiration helps all of them. And with that, I'm going to remove the warden because the warden's acting on your turn, actually. And Agnar, that is you.
Agnar's gonna run up to right here.
Roger
And
that.
then he's gonna do that, but he's gonna use the cleave,
Okay, so
the
it's,
greater cleave on each one.
well, greater cleave would just be, so if you attack the first one successfully, you get to roll again for attacking these guys. And this
Yep,
guy.
it'll be a new roll every time.
Yeah, correct. Okay, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. All right. So first one does hit with a 43, but does not kill the Denizen of Lang.
Okay, here's the next one.
Same thing as before.
Okay.
Look at that. Too bad you don't get those full tax off on him.
Dude, I know, right?
All right, and one more for the last guy. All right, as your blade swings through the air, slicing over it, Odral ducks as you manage to get everyone in that area with just a series of excellent hits there. They seem to bleed out just green light that makes you feel, for some reason, just deeply uncomfortable. But that is Agnar's turn, which would bring us to Bedid.
Yeah. Can I see them from here? Can I stand here? Am I in a wall right now?
No, you can stand there. The wall's not taking up too much of that square. But I don't think you'd be able to see, like, to that one from there. You'd have to get closer in. Here, I'm going to remove the dead giant from your guys' way, so he's just kind of not taking up screen space.
Okay. If I can't see him, then I'll move right here. And which ones did he hit?
All of them.
All of them? This one. This time.
Alright, so that is on the top guy. Alright, that is certainly a hit. Go for your damage. 53. That one, a blade, your star blade whirls by like a saw, taking off one of his arms as he continues to leak out that like weird green light, but he is still standing. That is going to be Svavenka. Who worst comes to worst,
yourself now.
she did prepare some reincarnations today, if people want that. But she's not going to blow any of her best spells as of yet. Instead, she is going to fly in towards Agnar. And she is going to get you with a bark skin. It's going to be +3 to your natural armor. As you see, like, instead of bark, this, like, ice nymph, plates of, like, solid ice coalesce over your existing armor to make it thicker.
+3.
And then that brings
Sweet.
us to Odral, who's no longer flat-footed, but is semi-surrounded. Oh, sorry, that guy's, like, one too far lower. He would actually be up there to attack. But you are surrounded by these denizens.
So he moved within
He would already have been there. I just forgot to move him up because he was one of the 4 that tried to bite him. It was when I shrank him too much and it like fucked up where he was. My bad.
It's all
You
good.
start with that sheep shit again.
Yeah, you still mad about that sheep on Monday?
Okay. First, I'm going to swift action solar invocation. Everyone within 30 feet gets that as long against things that are evil.
All right, the sunlight shines into this room. Weirdly, doesn't seem to shine onto those black doors. They seem to just like suck up the light, but your allies are certainly still affected.
Okay, and then let's see. I'm going to what? Okay, the guy that's directly north of me, right here. Just gonna start swinging at that guy.
All right, go for it. You said the top one?
Yes, the one directly north of me.
All right. With those strikes, your flame tongue kind of the flickering flame still inscribed with those Runeforge runes just decapitate and cauterize the wound. No light spills out of its neck. That one is dead after the first strike. You can definitely redirect to the other guys, though.
Yeah, I do direct, and I'm not hasted. I don't think so. That last one obviously doesn't count. But
Okay.
so yeah, I would redirect to the one that's just right there.
All right, attack 2 and 3. The flame kind of explodes against this guy, but he is still just barely standing.
Don't forget the D6.
Oh, yes. That might do it, actually. Add your D6s from the Bardic Song. That'll be enough, as there's these, like, sonic booms. Boom, boom, boom. The Bardic performance lets you slay a second denizen.
Cool.
Good
Then
call.
I think that's everything for me.
All right. In that case, brings us to Aurelia, the betrothed of Agnar Giantsbane.
Just double checking her speed real quick. Perfect. So she will be able to go.
Oh, baby.
Perfect.
Here, I'll start stacking bodies out of the way so you can more easily move her in.
She will go. She has just the right amount to be able to go to here with one move, and then she will just. This is just the first attack on this one.
All right. That is definitely going to be a hit. This one's already bloodied by Agnar, but remains standing. With the extra sonic as well, it is still standing. Which brings us to the arcane casters. Lucian, you're up first.
I'm gonna move up to there and allow. Oh, I'll just do a scorching ray.
Roger that. All right, with those 3 rays, one right after the other, the flames blast around this denizen. You see a flash of green light as whatever its insides are kind of ignite in like a flash fire, and that one goes down as well. So it's 3 denizens down. Which brings us to OG caster over here, Turgon.
And the crowd goes wild.
Boo, 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 boo.
He's gonna dimensional slide to there.
Pass through the air. As you step out of your slide, go ahead.
He'll throw a snowball.
All right. The ice crystallizes in midair. Hold out your hand. Flies forward. Hits the denizen, but it is still standing. All right, that is going to be the denizens now. I'm not sure if any of you speak this. Does anyone speak Aklo? Also, I am
Nope.
absolutely sorry. We're going to ignore it for those ones you killed already, but they do have spell resistance. I forgot to do that with them. But ignore it for those ones. All right. The lot of them go forward. God, you have so many languages. Oh, but Aklo is not one of them. In a strange tongue that makes your skin crawl, you hear like, Alkat Heinz Horde. And the rest of the denizens are going to pour out of the hall. All right, Agnar, you are going to get some op attacks here.
Heck yeah. And then how many ran up here?
Hold on, I'm still moving them.
Okay. Because if they go, as long as they
9
go
more.
like within reach, 9. Okay,
you
so
have,
that's
and you have
one.
combat reflexes. How many op attacks can you have?
Let me.
I know. It's
Goddamn.
your regular one, then plus your Dex modifier, I believe. It's probably around 3 or 4, I imagine.
Yep, it is. It is Dex.
Here I can check.
To the main.
So
Modifiers 2.
So you could take 3 attacks. So it would be 1 on this guy, the one next to him, and this guy ran up first below you. So the 2 directly above you and the 1 directly below you. All right. Oh, are all 3 of those attacks your thing?
Yeah, that's for the op attacks.
Okay, gotcha. 3. Hold on, I'm gonna lower the music a little bit because it's a little loud for me. All right. All 3 of those for sure are going to hit, but they all manage to live. And this is going to take me a hot second to calculate because they are all gonna make attacks. All right. I'm going to start row by row. Top one by Turgon. It's attacking you with a bite since it already did a move action. Does a 23 hit Turgon?
Definitely.
Okay. All right, so Turgon, you're going to take 20 damage and 1 dex drain. The next one is going to go for Aurelia with a bite. That's a miss on an @1. And then continuing along the row, this one up here is going for Odral again. Odral, it's 36 now that you're not flat-footed, right?
Correct.
All right, bites into you. Nowhere near as you just boom, shield bash it in the teeth. See a few of its incisors snap off. Seeing that you are perhaps much too thick a target for this, the next one is going to go in that row and try to bite Agnar. Is that with your new ice armor?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. In that case, it is going to hit. You're going to take 25 damage, and your dex is going to go down by 6. As these things continue to suck this like green energy out of you guys, your muscles just slow down and feel hard to move around in any sort of agile manner. All right, next row. These guys down here. 2 more on Aurelia. All right, another fucking @1, but the other one is going to be a 32, which I assume hits her. But if it doesn't, please correct me.
No, you'd assume correctly.
Okay, she's going to take 19 damage, and her dex is going to go down by 3.
Okay.
All right. Final row. One of them is going to have to just risk it on O'Drawl again because he can't get anywhere else. I don't know what sound effect is like feeding back like that right now, but it sounds odd. All right. I think I isolated it. Okay. So with a 27, not getting anywhere near that 36, O'Drawl, you smash away another one. The next 2 going in finally on Agnar. One is a miss, one is another hit. $17 damage on Agnar and another 4 dex drain. Alright. That is all the denizens who have gone. Cantham, it's your turn.
All right. Where we're at, there's not a whole hell of a lot I should be able to do, unfortunately. But second, I will go ahead and cast on Lucian, centered on Turgon's backup, I think is what I'm going to do.
Okay. Centered on Lucian.
No more than 30 feet apart. So it would get everyone is, I just, good hope, I guess.
Everyone feels motivated to continue the fight. These things are protecting a strange device that needs to be destroyed. But with Cantham's help, perhaps we can all destroy it. Brings us to Agnar. Unless you want to have the giants do anything that you have, the Cloud Giant and the...
Oh no, I'm keeping them in reserve, but they're not. This isn't a good place for a giant to be fighting. I'll just have him keep watching my back.
Gotcha.
He's on guard duty.
Alright, the giants, like, just block any access from the other hall. In which case, Agnar.
So Agnar is going to do the same thing as the last time.
Oh, because he can just cleave in a big old circle. Okay, let's start clockwise. So one right above you first. All right, so that's a 43.
Okay.
Do a d6 in between so we can keep track as we go. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to remember which d6 is for who.
Yeah, let me slash.
And then if you just hit the up arrow in the chat, it should like go to your previous rolls. So you can just like keep alternating.
Okay.
Don't forget your d6s.
That's what he's doing right now.
Enter. There we go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay,
6. All right, still barely alive, but the extra sonic impact seems to have sent him reeling. Next one. 46. And the -2. With that one, another denizen is going to go down.
Okay.
So that is 4 out of 12 that are dead.
All right, the one right in front of O'Drawl.
Okay. It's another hit. That one hadn't been hit yet, so it is still standing, but a hefty chunk of its health. Then the one below. All right. Another amount of damage. Again, that one hadn't been hit, but it's going to take that sonic damage as well. This guy... so the one directly below O'Drawl is currently the one that looks closest to death. Alright, and one last one on the one directly below you. And with the Sonic, that is enough to finish off another denizen. As there's just this insane flurry of your weapons spinning around, jabbing, slicing. You guys have now killed 5 out of 12 denizens. Bedeed, 'tis your turn. Eric, are you muted?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Okay.
I figured you were when I could see your token moving, but you weren't saying anything. I was like, he's definitely saying stuff.
Yeah. No, 5 foot step up and stuff's gonna start dying.
Alright. I think from there you'd probably have an angle on like this one. Basically, I'd say all except the ones to the right of O'Drawl and the ones down there. So you have an angle on 3 of them.
Well,
And
Is
if it's
it-
a nat 1, you kill one of us.
hold on, so, because I can just go right here.
Okay,
Do I
from
still
there
have to-
you'd
do I still
you'd
have-
have more. So from there you could get 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say 5, but this fifth, the one I'm pointing to now, probably has like cover.
Even
Uh,
through our teammates,
I don't,
that wouldn't
I
put
don't
them
have-
in danger.
He has
there's no such thing as cover for me.
he has a precise shot, don't you?
Unless they have perfect cover, I can hit them.
All right. Ooh, I see the by the gods thing, and I don't worry, I didn't forget the random item that's gonna drop from this fight. That's coming up too. Okay, so let's just go same thing. Well, it's hard for a circle. We'll figure it out. So this guy first is gonna get crit.
He's dead.
Done. Oh yeah, no, I'm absolutely gonna be done. I'll describe like what the blades look like after we resolve damage for my own sanity. Okay. So quick question: when you're doing it, do you want to like center it? Like, do you want to like keep it on one person until they're dead, or like one shot per target?
One person till they're dead, and like around the circle, as I can see, right?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So next person to circle up here gets the 61 and the 58. That's 109. That is going to do it. Yep. Okay. That is going to do it on this guy. Well, it's close with the Sonic. Yeah. Okay. With Sonic, it definitely does it. Okay. Which brings the crit to the next guy, who's obviously going to go down from the crit as the blade just shunk straight to the center of the head. Cannot be a straighter shot. Just like right between Aurelia's open wings into this dude's brain. And then 2 more. Sorry, still keeping track. Let's go the back guy first for 61. He hadn't been damaged, so he's still up, bringing it to a 59 after that. Which is going to be enough to cancel that dude's existence. So there are 3 left, as just all these whirling blades just go through the air, cutting off limbs. Those blasts of green energy just go off everywhere. And you already 5 foot step, right?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, they are good. Oh, actually, one slight thing. For the one that was crit, I need you to roll a D100. Because he might actually have lived through that. You want highs or lows?
Highs.
Highs? Okay. Okay, so these things, as you start noticing as you tear their bodies apart with blades, you guys, you can see that these physical forms are really more of like something to let them infiltrate the material plane. Because they're from the land of nightmare, their bodies are all kinds of fucked up. All the organs are in the wrong place. It doesn't really make any sense. But luckily your blade happens to find it like that. Its head does have that brain. Basically they get a bonus called unusual anatomy, which like moves their vital organs. All right. And that's your full turn. So let's bring us to Svavenka. What is the lovely Svavenka, the ice druid? She's just like, well, that was impressive. Ooh, she's gonna save that for later. Actually, I mistook that spell. She is going to fly over Aurelia's head and at like a slight angle cast a lightning bolt through these two. Unfortunately, they both hit the deck and it doesn't seem to do anything. She is above Aurelia, but for letting you click Aurelia's token, I'm going to put her 1 to the right. Alright, that brings us to O'Drawl. O'Drawl, you can see that this one is leaking light everywhere, the one directly below you. The other 2 are about the same amount of injured.
Okay, well, I'll I'll start with the one directly below me then.
Okay. All right. That is a hit, and give me the Sonic on that one too. All right, Flame Tongue with an explosion of sound and heat. You hear the bones of this thing's chest crunch in from the fire of your blade. It's another one down. And with the second attack, going top or bottom one?
I was going to work my way around, so it would be the corner.
Okay. In that case, that is going to be a hit. Another d6 for the Sonic. All right, that one is still alive. You definitely burn across its face, and as the bandages fall away, you see that its mouth not only opens up and down, but also left to right. And then do you want to keep the damage going on that one since he didn't die?
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. Give me one more Sonic then.
Oh.
Rough. All right, he is still barely standing then, which brings us to Aurelia.
I'm probably just
One
go
question.
full random.
That wasn't a confirmed crit, right?
Sorry, it's a fifth. You got to do a D100, highs or lows, to confirm the crit. Thank you for reminding me.
I'll go with highs again, just like what Abadi did.
Okay. Success, you do it.
Okay, I just asked because I have a D10 of damage from
Oh, because it's flaming burst, not just flaming. Oh, yeah, the blade just, boom, explodes in a ball of fire, and with that flaming burst, that is enough to take out another one.
Okay, sorry to interrupt there.
No, that was absolutely. You guys have so many abilities now. Call me on it. All right. That is the end of your crazy, like, flame scimitar dancing for Saren Ray. And Aurelia is going to go with the Ransour full round attack on the final one. Is the
second swing.
Oh, second one's for haste? Okay, got it. Okay.
Correct.
Damages. Give me the Sonics on this one as well. And it's going to be, all of them are going to hit except the nat one at the beginning.
The nat one?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. That I can do.
All right. Aurelia, with just her Ransour jabbing in over and over again, explosions of sound. This one, which is the one that called out the orders, disappears in a hail of blades. All right. However, as you all are here, dead denizens lying around you, the Lang device begins to spark. There is a pulse as it seems to overload with energy, sending electricity crackling through the chamber. And the first thing you see is a bluish purple tentacle extending out of the portal. You quickly realize that it is a tail, and an enormous beast hops out. You all recognize the beast in its full form as a Hound of Tyndalos. Those monsters you guys fought before killing Mokmurian. They're like the extraplanar hounds that emerge from corners. Although this thing seems to have somehow emerged from this portal instead.
Remember these. These are the ones that disappeared on us.
Mm-hmm. And this thing's going to roll into the initiative with you guys. All right.
This is when we lost Lenny.
Lucian, 'tis your turn. You see this insane beast emerge. If you want to give me a knowledge planes check to kind of like remember what some of these things, what some of the things this dude can do. All right, 28. So first of all, this thing is clearly bigger than the other Hounds of Tyndalos that you fought. Odral, you're able to chime in with some details here too. You realize that they are resistant to damage unless it's magical, which luckily everyone can do at this point. They are immune to mind-affecting things. They can, however, cast certain spells, such as haste, slow, and invisibility. They can enter the world through corners, and those that meet its gaze on its turn, in its line of sight, unless they avert their gaze for a bonus, feel as though they are being stabbed by knives. All right, what would you like to do?
There. And I am going to fire a battering blast
Oh, baby.
at this guy.
Where are my wizard effects? Chanting in the arcane tongue. Boom, boom, boom. These, like, intensified mace heads of arcane energy blast out. And they're all at touch AC, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Then they are all going to hit. This thing does not have spell resistance. So the nat 1 does miss. I just rolled up and saw that. So 1, 2, 3 bolts hit. 63, 126, 189. These blasts slam into this beast. Also, with Odral helping you, you actually would recognize the name of this thing. You exceed the DC. This is a unique Hound of Tyndalos known as the Thing from Beyond Time. It's been spoken about in occult journals for centuries. And yet it remains standing. Turgon.
Come on, Turgon. Show him how it's done. Show him why you're the lead and he's the bench.
Oh, he's so much weaker.
He's
Got
been out of
this.
the game, man.
He's just warming up, man. Dude, you gave birth to the Ember Knights.
True that.
That'll be in book 1 of Shattering Star.
You know, I've never actually run that one.
Turgon's just gonna play it safe and stay back and cast mage armor on himself.
That's a fair reaction, honestly. This arcane armor appears all around you.
And the crowd just goes, oh.
This thing is a unique Hound of Tyndalos. I'd be frightened as well. Alright, your armor manifests. The denizens are dead as doornails. Which brings us back to Cantham, who is the new top of the order.
I don't know if I have anything for this, but I will go ahead and... And are the both of those double doors open?
Yeah, they're still open. Those are the ones that opened after the maze spell was triggered.
Gotcha. I will move right here, and my go-to... Throw some grease out down here.
Alright. You activate a square of grease, blocking the entryway here. That is going to be the Thing from Beyond Time. It is going to walk through the air, much like that Rune Giant did, and walk over the grease.
That doesn't help.
Ends up getting
How?
here. Before it... No, so it gets there, you get an op attack as well. Go ahead, Agnar. because you got that reach. All right, that is going to be a hit, but it is still standing. First things first is everyone in this room is going to have to make make sure I get the right save. Everyone make a fortitude save, as it's like strange eyes that seem to depict the void of space itself look through you, and you feel as though you're being stabbed. And I'll roll for Savenka. Savenka is gonna fail.
Is that fear-based?
It is not.
Okay.
All right. Everyone looks like they pass. Yeah, everyone passes except Turgon. All right, Turgon is going to take 24 damage. Everyone else is going to take 12. And that's just something you can do by getting close. As it runs up, it is also going to attempt to lash its tongue out. You see that it has a bunch of spiked barbs on the tongue. And it's going to do this towards Agnar for daring to stab it. It's potential crit. And that is going to confirm with a 41. Alright, I need some new dice for this bad boy.
That's not what you want to fucking hear.
Nope.
Why do I have a million D10s out? And that's not the die I need. There's the die I need. Alright.
Yeah, go get the D2s.
Yeah, just a bunch of fucking quarters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, you take 34 damage.
That's not bad.
You also take 7 wisdom drain. As the tongue licks across your face, the barbs hurt your skin, but there seems to be psychic barbs as well that rip through your mind.
That's a dump stat for me anyways. Who cares?
How low is it, though?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, is it at 0? Because you're going to be in a coma if it's at 0.
Oh, it's at 2.
Okay. Odral, the least wise person in this chamber right now, lives through that without going into a coma. That's the thing from beyond time done. Badid. Badid, from your angle, you see this insane black tongue just lash him, and he's just clutching his head. You can't see the beast from your angle.
Hold on. Badid takes offense to the least wise person in the
Oh yeah? You want to do something unwise here? Be my guest. Prove your title.
Hey, do I have an angle on it? With a 5
This isn't fucking Wanted. You're not bending bullets around 2 doors.
I mean, I can see it. Like, I can see it, right? I can see part of the token. How big is it?
It's huge. It's so big. It's like filling this little chamber.
I mean,
That's like a right angle shot, almost.
This isn't Wanted, but I like your style.
Wait, did you hear me say that joke, or did you just think of it yourself?
No, I heard you say that. Joke.
Okay.
You've said that every session for the last that he's been in.
I don't think I've ever seen Wanted. To be honest,
It's been like every session.
it's
not worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not a. It's not.
Just
a
read
good
the
movie.
comic book. The comic's good.
I didn't even know it was a
Comic
comic.
books are cool.
All right. Well, anyway, I'd say you could either move into the room and take 1 shot, or this thing's gonna have like full cover from there.
From here? I moved.
How much? Yeah, from there you can hit it. Sorry, it's doing that thing where, because I have to have 2 windows open, DM screen and the regular one. You're like on 2 different spots. Okay, I can tell which one you're actually on now. Yes, you can hit it from there now. All right, that is absolutely a hit. And just barely, the blade manages to lodge in this thing's upper torso, where it also has this I mean, it's a beast from beyond the void. And for some reason, upper shoulder, that's where it's hurt the worst. The thing from beyond time dies with a piercing shriek, a mental shriek that rips through all of your minds. And with that, we're out of combat. That's an intense one. Okay, let's get you guys some XP. So you guys killed 12 denizens. And the thing from beyond time. And that's going to be 38,400 XP for everybody. All right.
Beat that.
So the portal is flickering now. You think if you just like damaged it, you could break it. But as you look at it, you can make a knowledge history check or a knowledge religion check as you look at the runes engraved on it.
Hey, could you make a reflex save for your grease, please?
Everyone just
my
fucking
carpet.
slip and slides into this room. Okay. All right.
I've been on my carpet the whole time, man.
Oh.
I don't deal
Okay.
with walking.
All right.
Okay. I walk into
So, with all of those assisting
Safe.
Lucian up to above a 40, you realize that some of the runes carved in this portal are in fact not related to Karzug or the Runelords in any way. Make a knowledge history check as well so you can kind of learn these things in tandem because they will affect each other. Or see if you can learn these things in tandem. Okay, so judging from the portal and what you saw through it, this is a literal window into the past. What you saw, those tens of thousands of giants, was Karzug's original army from 10,000 years ago mustering to come through. However, you realize with those religion checks exceeding a 40 that the denizens of Lang had a different plan. Long ago, and this is probably of particular interest to Odral, there was a great old one, kind of like Cthulhu, this extra, like, ancient being from the void. The great old one, Mahar, a being of pure destruction who could shake the earth itself. Long ago on the material plane, he was slain by Sarenrae herself and hidden beneath a mountain. But before that, he was ready to emerge from the mountain and ruin the material plane. It seems that the denizens of Lang were feeding Karzug false information. The purpose of this portal wasn't to bring back a army. It was to bring back the nightmare god, Mahar. So what do you guys do?
Terrifying.
Holy shit. Okay, I thought I dropped out of the call. Yeah, no, that's crazy, dude. It's a good thing we came over here and stopped this before we went to deal with the other world-ending threat.
Hell yeah.
Can you throw one of your stars to destroy it, please?
Yeah.
The sooner we shut this, the better, I feel like.
I'll throw all my yeah.
Everyone
Because
starts
you're absolutely
unloading
right. This
with
is
the
not
weaponry.
something we want turned on.
I think with your stars, you would for sure be able to destroy the rest of the machinery as it was already damaged by the thing from beyond time coming through. That's a lot of nat ones. We'll say you can take a few minutes though and cut the cables and sever this thing. All right. That being said, while we were in that fight, there's some more buffs. There is going to be. Who are you doing the greater restoration on, Odral?
That was
Agnar?
Agnar, because
Okay.
he's got 2 ability scores drained.
With Another greater restoration from a By the Gods chat. Odral, as Sarenrae sees you remove the chance of her old enemy coming to the material plane, like you and your friends, she's going to do the same thing to you. And so she's going to restore your dex drain that you took. As there's you feel your amulet just glow warmly from her attention.
Oh, that feels so much better. You doing okay, Agnar?
Oh, dude, I feel so much better. I feel way smarter and way faster.
All right. In addition to that, chat also dropped 3 items for that fight, for magic items. And we have all 5 of us here. Just gonna roll some dice. It's like the third d6 I've yeeted off this table. All right. First up is Agnar for a random roll. Go ahead and do a d12 and a d100, because I assume you guys are good with your armor and weapons at this point. They're fucking strong as shit.
I don't know. I may want another sword with wish on it.
Yeah.
That was handy. We got our boy
I may
back.
wish to have Turgon at full.
All right, so
Full
that is
level.
going to be a head slot. You guys are level 17 now, is what you're at?
Correct.
Yeah.
Good God. All right, so this is going to be at the highest chart for the head slots with a 94.
I'm kind of a big deal, Ben. Okay.
All right,
Level 17.
I don't know what the fuck this does. This might be the most expensive item you guys have gotten so far.
That's pretty poggers.
Give me a spellcraft check.
Turgon! Activate.
All right.
Get out of here, Lucian.
Not you.
So, as the portal explodes, it deposits wealth for you guys from various planes. This one must have come in from the plane of heaven, as it is one of the 3 objects that are collectively known as the regalia of heaven, which is the crown, the orb, and the scepter of heaven. This is the crown of heaven. It is a slim golden diadem bejeweled in diamonds and sapphires, grants its user fluency in celestial and the ability to detect evil at will and use tongues once per day. She gains a +5 sacred bonus on knowledge planes, checks regarding outsiders with good or evil subtypes, and any effect she creates with the good descriptor takes effect at a +1 caster level.
That sounds like Odral.
I will put that in here as the link.
I think that's the reason why they got rid of all the basic things that everyone gets when they level, because literally one of those things, my wisdom would be destroyed if I.
Yeah, see, that's
took
why I
the
like about
headband off.
Pathfinder 2 is that they got rid of those like stat boosting items, because it's like if I got the headband of heaven, I'd want it. But perhaps
Yeah,
you
I
could
would.
flavor it as like if you guys
is a head
live.
slot. This is a head slot, not a headband.
Oh, this is a head slot. Yes, is your thing a headband or a head slot with your wisdom?
Well, those are
Headband.
headbands.
Okay, then you could wear this. This is a head slot.
This is like a helmet.
If you don't have a head slot, just it's worth it.
Oh, I didn't realize those were 2 different slots. Okay.
Yeah, it is the most confusing slot interaction is that there's a head and headband slot, respectively.
I think
Because I
think
have my
Rings is
hat
gonna
of
confuse them.
disguise and my headband of alluring charisma.
I constantly
at
mess
the same
that
time.
one up.
To be fair, it does stack over headband, literally.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
but no, rings is the most confusing because like I have 10 fingers. Like, why can't I wear?
Because the magical auras overpower each other is the canon reason.
Because they hate drip, dude. They don't want me to fucking win.
They don't want people to wear a bajillion magic rings. Yes. Okay. Next up, that's gonna be Badeed. You want just straight wondrous or what? What you feeling?
I I don't think I'm gonna roll high enough to get another wish sword. So
That's a fair point. All right, in that case, D12 and a D100. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some sweet kicks. That's a foot slot. $55. All right.
55.
All right. Give me another spellcraft check on these things. You guys are just getting powerful items. All right, that's what he gave them. You've thought about buying a pair for yourself one day. These are major burglar boots.
Perfect.
They grant a plus 10 competence bonus on perception checks. What? That can't be right. It says they give a plus 10 bonus on competence on perception checks and to AC and on reflex saves.
I just
Oh,
fucking
yes,
saw
please.
that, dude. That shit's hilarious. That would put me up to like 55.
Also, once per day on command, these boots grant the wearer the ability to use fine traps as per the spell. That just can't be accurate. I gotta look into that. There's no way it gives a plus 10 untyped bonus to AC for
No, it's
46,000.
competence. It's competence. Right?
Oh, it is competence. That's still a crazy bonus. That it stacks with like everything. So few things for
dude.
competence.
That's insane.
That's
Oh man,
wild.
that's like the only downside to these is that you can't wear haste boots anymore.
That's true. You can't wear haste boots, but that being said, I'm gonna fucking buy
It's
these.
not
for a
like
trigger
it's
for
really
me.
a bit. I mean, your AC is already the highest in the game in the group.
Yeah, but I would be untouchable.
God damn, that is actually whack. Well,
Like
that's a hell of a roll.
that
It
would
is a
put
hell of
my
a roll.
touch AC to 40, right? Because I would assume competence goes to touch, right? I don't know. How does fucking AC stack? I'm curious.
Captain
I'm
will
doing
roll
math.
for that
All
for
right.
sure, though.
I think people are gonna roll
yeah.
off
If
that.
anyone else wants
Before
to
we
go
do that,
for it.
let's resolve the third one chat gave us, because then you guys can resolve it while I go on the break.
Perfect.
All right. So final one. It's gonna be Cantham. You wanna roll this one?
Sure.
All right. All right. That's another head slot at a 64. Well, this might be something for Agnar Giantsbane. Give me your spellcraft checks. This is a greater Mask of Giants. Functions the same as Lesser Mask of Giants and grants additional abilities in giant form. And the lesser one.
So
lets
he
you
can
choose-
transform via his armor and the mask.
Yes. So more chances to transform in a day.
If Cantham were, could he perhaps date the Cloud Giant?
I mean, I suppose so. If she forgives you for enchanting her, she's still staunchly a supporter of Karzug. All right.
Oh, don't
With
worry.
those, feel free, friends watching, to stick around for an ad. We're going to take a 10-minute break to go check on the baby. And we'll be back after that to see where our adventure takes us, perhaps to Karzug. All right. And Everybody ready?
I'm good.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yep, eyes here.
Turgon and your backup. You guys ready?
Absolutely.
All right, looks like we're good then. All right, we are back. So, what is your plan next? You know that kind of over in this general direction. When you go back down the other hall, you'll be following the trail that leads to Karzug.
I'm gonna cure moderate on myself quick before I go anywhere.
Okay.
Ben,
Yes,
real
sir.
quick on this Mask of Giants. I'm looking at it, and I can't see how long it lasts or when I can and can't, or how long it takes to regenerate once I use it. Is it like if I wear it, I'm large
1 sec.
all the time?
So it's based on the lesser Mask of Giants.
Because I got both of them up.
Okay.
'Cause it has them in the same spot. Here, this is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pair of them right now. I don't see. Huh. Ah, okay. So it modifies wild shapes. You have to be a druid to use it.
Oh
But-
yeah, I see it. There it goes.
Okay. But I would say, considering it's letting you turn into the better giants, let's say it lasts for a minute, 10 rounds of combat.
Okay.
All right, let's remove turn order. Everyone's got their healing magics. And assuming you guys are journeying straight back to where you were, I'm just going to drag you guys over to make it more efficient. You guys are over in this hallway. Giant up ahead. Got your bodyguard giants. Alright. There we go. Okay. So what's the plan here? Are you guys trying to power through, or are you trying to sneak?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question that we'll be able to sneak. Not as a full group. Maybe a few of us, but
We've like raised like alarms or something, right? At some point, probably.
You don't hear any alarms, but you've been fighting pretty loud.
And I mean, like we've straight up saw Karzuk, right?
Yeah, I mean, you saw like an image of him come to you guys. Yeah, he's for sure knows you're here.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who's trying to sneak? Anybody trying to sneak, or are we just gonna like go knock on the door? You know.
All right.
I think that's the goal. Is
All right.
just
if that is
go
the
in
case, the Warden of Thunder in front is just like, "Are you ready?"
I'm gonna cast haste on everyone again just to kind of get that going again.
All right. We'll say with him opening the door, and then we'll roll into initiative. So everyone gets that hasted bonus. I'm going to remove the lighting block. You would immediately be able to see another cloud giant. This one is one of the more powerful ones than yours. It's one of the Wardens of the Wind. And with that, excuse me, we are going to go into initiative.
Do you want to clear it first, or are we rolling?
Say it again.
Do you want to clear it first, or are we just straight rolling?
Straight rolling. It's the same map, so it should auto replace it. It only needs to be cleared when it's when it's like when we go to a new map. Don't ask me why that's how it works. I assume something with code that I don't understand.
I just moved myself up a little bit because I wouldn't have been way at the back.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I dragged you guys all there, like, for efficiency's sake. Feel free to move yourselves anywhere in that hallway before he opened the door. Because presumably you would have been, like, ready. I just don't want to have to make you guys navigate all the twisty hallways. Alright.
I was waiting for you to finish your sentence by saying anywhere, and I was going to be like right here.
Just already in the chamber before he opened it.
Yeah.
Alright. Badid, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, I guess none of the other buffs got haste up, huh?
You got haste going still.
Yeah, I just had to turn all the other ones up.
I have so many things open right now on Rule 20.
What one's Good Hope left for? Is it still up, maybe?
Which one?
I think Good Hope, is it 10? Is it 10 or like minutes per level?
I don't remember Good Hope. If it's 10 minutes per level, I think that would definitely still be up.
It is not 10 minutes per level. It's 1 minute per level, so it'd be active for 17 minutes.
Okay.
How long did it take us to...
17 minutes, though. I'd say you guys probably got 3 or 4 minutes left on that, then.
Okay.
Because I don't think it took you nearly 20 minutes to break the portal that was already breaking from the dimensional shift.
How long would the bark skin that the nymph put on me last?
I'm double checking right now.
That's 10 per
That's
level.
10 minutes per level, so you for sure still have the ice bark skin.
Okay.
And Odral still has greater heroism as well. So you still have that, Odral.
Okay.
Okay,
And
thank you.
Solar Invocation's done pretty quick, right?
Yeah, I think he turns that off like pretty quick.
Okay.
That's rounds per level, right?
Yeah, I have 24 rounds per day.
Okay.
22, something like that.
All right. So Badid, you got Good Hope and Haste, I believe. So, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna kill this giant.
The first warden, right?
Yeah.
She is still flat-footed. Okay.
All of those are -2 because it's outside of the first range increment. But I don't think
I think only the 23 would miss. The rest, and the Nat 1 would miss, obviously. But, oh, wait, hold on. So let me see. So Nat 1, 23, 35. So those 3 miss. But then there's 55, 53. Okay, so she is still alive then.
And your D6s.
I don't think he's performing yet.
Oh,
I am not performing.
never mind.
All right. So the first warden is still up.
What does by like how much? Because if it's by like less than 6, Hammer the Gap kills it, right?
Remind me how Hammer the Gap works again? Sorry, you guys have so many abilities this level now.
It deals damage for every subsequent hit. So like past the
1, 2. So how much extra damage would it deal with 3 subsequent hits, or with 2 subsequents after the first?
It would deal 4, 3, 4.
It's not that close to dying. It's got more than that.
Yeah.
They're pretty hardy, these the wardens.
I gotta disconnect her.
Okay. All right. Lucian. Much earlier in the combat this time. What would you like to do?
I'll move up and Scorching Ray.
All right. Centered on the first one.
It's
Miss.
the first one for sure.
Miss. Hit. So that's 38 fire so far. Again, the warden remains up. She looks badly staggered. It looks like she was like ready for this combat. Her giant like glaive staff is already drawn. But she's looking pretty fucked up now. Odral.
I's gonna charge.
Oh snap! All right, go for it.
And she hasn't gone yet, so no
No op attack. Yeah, like she was ready, but you guys still burst the door open, and she probably saw her own ally leading the charge and got fucking distracted.
Okay, there'll be a +2 on the attack on this one. It's just a natural one. Doesn't matter.
You do it as you like sprint forward. You realize just how much taller a Warden of Wind is than a dwarf, and you just like look up and just whiff the sword strike. Flame tongue goes wide. All right, brings us to Cantham.
Cantham is going to go and start his Inspire Courage, of course.
Hell yeah!
And
Now you guys getting that
he
Sonic.
is going to, yeah. That is all he will probably be doing right now.
Okay.
Actually, hold a second.
Do you want your Warden, Warden or Cloud Giant to move up?
Yeah, I'll have him move up in a second.
Okay.
I am going to go ahead and, for the hell of it, I got stuff to burn. I'm gonna go ahead and do with a DC of 28 on the Cloud Giant there.
Okay. All right. She is going to pass on a natural 19 on the dice.
What does natural 19 mean?
Like she just rolled a 19, then also has her bonus. Like those together, she passes.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant it was something special like a nat 20.
No. It's just like that's what she got. She rolled very high on the dice. Was the point?
I'm gonna have this guy charge in.
All right. The Warden
make a
of
swing.
Thunder is going to charge in. And he is going to swing his like just truly we haven't looked at him in a while, but he's got this massive sword. Which for some reason I can't show, but oh well.
I did give him all my buffs as well.
Okay. In that case, he is going to hit with his giant greatsword, and take her head clean off as he rushes in.
How many d6s was that, Ben?
He had upwards of 4 d6s for his. All right. So that's the Warden of Thunder. And is Cloud Giant or Malice doing anything?
They're gonna watch. I'll probably have Cloud Giant move up a little bit, but have her watching our back with Malice again.
Okay, she moves up a little bit. Aurelia.
She might fly in. I'm just gonna move my guy over to see if she would see my fly in. Would she see anything from right there?
She could hear the stomping of feet from over there. I believe she could maybe see there's a Warden of Wind over here.
I was gonna say if she can get off Evil Eye, she might do that, but otherwise she might just hang out right there and wait for Agnar
Let me
to
see
come
her
in.
line of sight here. I don't think she'd be able to get it off. There's a wall in the way.
Okay.
Alright, that is going to be this massive boy over here. First of all, those of you in Giant here, all of you resist their enchantments. He is going to have some of his runes glow on his body. And I need Odral to make a will save. Alright. You hear a whisper as he targets you and tries to get you to like lay down your weapons, but you ignore it. Next is Slavenka. Alright, Slavenka is going to fly into the battle down here. You see she is going, holding her hands up. The icy mists that kind of always flow off of her body anyway begin to coalesce. And she is going to fire a freezing sphere at the giants. You see just an explosion of ice in a 40-foot radius hit the back wall over here. They all have to make reflex saves. Rune Giant is going to pass. So he is going to take half of it, which is 27. The other two wardens that are here take 55 ice damage. And that is Favenka's turn. Alright, now it is the Wardens of the Wind. Alright, this one's going to 5-foot step down. And is going to full round attack on the Warden of Thunder. With all of her attacks. Okay. Alright, the Warden is going to take 94 damage. You're Warden of Thunder. The second Warden of Wind is going to move up. And she is going to lift a boulder that she had pre-prepared for this and huck it at him. That's a crit. Confirms. Alright, he's going to take another 63 damage. Your Warden of Thunder is almost dead. Agnar Giantsbane.
Agnar's gonna run in. And... okay.
You're hitting this Cloud Giant?
Correct.
Alright, that is a hit, but she is still standing.
Oh, and then the...
And then the Sonic as well.
Don't forget about that.
So that is 37 plus another D6 Sonic, another 6 Sonic. She is still standing. That is going to bring it back to another one of the enemy's turns. All right. So he's got all these buffs on him already. All right. You see a flying figure in a robe carrying a staff. I'm going to show you his art. His staff is inscribed with the rune of greed on it. He is going to appear, and first thing he's going to do is going to cast Quickened Maximized Magic Missile on Agnar. Which I believe is... That's default 25 damage immediately to Agnar. No save or anything. As just bolt after bolt slams into him. All right. And then as his actual standard spell... Boop-a-doop-a-doo... he is going to point at Agnar, and you need to make a Fortitude save. All right, you feel your body begin to seize up, but you manage to resist it. And that is all he is going to do this turn.
So that big guy, what's he called again?
That is a Rune Giant.
A rune giant. We fought one of those before, I think.
You did. It killed, I believe, Odral. It killed someone in one hit. Turgon.
I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna cast a Vampiric Touch.
Can you cast it from a distance?
I have Metamagic Reach.
Metamagic. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that is absolutely going to hit touch AC. You're going to drain 24 health from her, which is restored to you. As this, like, red lights, red glowing orbs pour out of her chest into you. Brings us back to Badid, who's in the hallway over there.
So we're speaking about one thing.
You thought.
Trying to figure out. So that's like 45 feet. Figure lining up in a big old group for the caster is probably a dumb idea. Gonna move to like here. That's a double move.
Double move. Okay, you sprint into the room. You can now see there is... Oh, sorry, he's actually a little bit bigger than he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be just a medium-sized caster. But there is a flying wizard-looking guy, massive rune giant, 2 Wardens of Wind. All right, Lucian.
I'm gonna move up to there.
Okay.
And just cast shield on myself.
All right, protecting the body. Fair enough. All right, and then Odral.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell centered right. Get on the right pointer. Right here, which will get all 3 of those.
All these guys, or just
Flame strike.
Oh, okay. So just the 3 back here. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, those 3.
All right. It's gonna be 3 reflex saves. Go ahead and give me 2 caster level checks.
You got it.
Oh, apologies. Actually, it's just one caster level check. I thought the Rune Giant had one, but he does not. 22 is going to be enough. So that gets you there. They make the save except for the Warden of Wind. Warden of Wind is going to take the full 59. The other two are going to take half of that. All right.
I should have done this first, but I'm also going to swift action turn on my the thing.
Solar invocation.
That's the word.
All right. Again, sunlight spills into this room, kind of counteracting the weird red light emanating from the rune giant.
And I think I'm going to move as well. Sorry. I'm going to...
No, go for it.
15, 20... You know what? I'm gonna 25. I'm gonna move here.
All right. In that case, it's gonna move to Cantham and his dominated people.
All right. Cantham is going to move in right here. And then... One second. Centered right here in a 20-foot radius, which would get everyone minus this one right here. I'm going to throw out Mind Fog.
Okay. All right. Give me a spell resistance check as well, cast level check. All right, that is a 20, which is going to do it. Excellent. So that means he's going to have to make the save as well. All right, Wizard passes. Warden of Wind does not pass. Rune Giant passes.
And I will have my Cloud Giant come up just to the door here. And then I'll have this guy take a 5-foot step and then swing at this Cloud Giant.
All right, kind of moves in between Odral and Agnar and is going to go in with a full round attack with the Great Sword. Which with your extra d6 of Sonic, that's going to be 5d6 plus 23 on a hit. He's got improved critical on this too. That is a hit and a crit. And minimum damage from the hit and the crit is going to be enough to finish off the second Warden. As just rams this great sword, it's like 14 feet long, through the second Warden.
What's his health at now?
It is at 58 out of like 200 something.
Okay.
Brings us to Aurelia.
She'll probably fly out and...
Odral, he like fully took all that damage during just this fight.
Yeah, he took the brunt of the force.
Because the Warden just laid into him.
She'll go ahead and probably do Evil Eye on
Okay.
our big boy here for his AC.
All right. That is a 18.
Does not pass. DC is 23.
Okay, so he has currently a 2 lower AC, right? Or is it -4 now? I can't remember what your hex is at.
It's -4.
Okay, got it.
Penalty to one of the following, and that's going to be AC.
All right, that's going to bring us back to the Warden.
And that's going to be for just 5 rounds.
Isn't it only 1 round if he passed?
Oh, I thought you said...
Oh, sorry, no, he did
8.
fail. He did
I thought
fail.
you
Yeah,
said
it was
18.
18. I don't know why I thought he passed. All right, so next up, what's going to happen here is he His eyes begin to glow as the runes on his arms glow too. He is going to look directly at Agnar. Agnar, need you to make a will save.
Is this a fear will save?
It is not. You hear him speak in Giant. You're my servant. But you manage to resist. That being said, he actually didn't do this last time, but he needs to. He releases... we'll just do it twice on this one. He is going to release a shower of sparks out of... he's going to first move forward a little bit before the spell. He's going to release a shower of sparks towards you guys. Which is only going to affect the Giant, Odral, and Agnar. I need you guys to make a reflex save. 2 reflex saves, 1 for each one. Alright, you both passed the first one. Agnar fails the second one. Oh, sorry, I thought the first 2 were... Odral passes both, Agnar passes 1, and fails the second. Okay, first one. For passing, both of you guys take 40 damage, a mix of electricity and fire. Okay. Second one, Odral, you take another 38 damage. Agnar, you take 76.
Oh, man, so even if he passes the Giant, my Giant's dead.
The Giant is way dead. He is incinerated in a wave of fire and electricity.
That's hot.
All right.
And shock.
So with all that magic coursing through his body, that he has to release you guys in the form of lightning, is going to bring us to Svavenka. What is our little ice witch going to do? All right. She is going to, seeing the Giant as a very big threat right now, she is going to raise a finger. You see the air around her, the water droplets turn to ice as they go to like absolute 0 and drop out of the air. She is going to point a finger of death at the Rune Giant. Alright, so he is going to need to make a fortitude save. He is going to fail. Which means that he is going to take 150 points of necrotic damage here. As just his whole body begins to freeze and ice over in this rime of frost that he has trouble moving through. So I think it's like, that's one of my most damaging spells for the day. Take them down. Alright, that's the remaining Warden of Wind. Let me move the dead Wardens out of the way. She is going to charge at Agnar. Doesn't need to get that close. Not going to provoke from Odral. Agnar, you are at 36 right now, I believe.
80.
I meant AC. For Odral.
Oh, I'm at 28.
This is for Odral.
Keeper's crying. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
1 second.
It's okay. Take your time. While you look at that,
I have more buffs going, so it's a little higher.
she is still going to hit with a 40. Giants be strong.
Mm-hmm.
Would that have provoked? Because she's going to Odral.
No, because he only has 5 foot reach and Agnar only has 10. You shouldn't get close enough for those. Alright, you're going to take 35 damage as her like giant Morningstar top staff slams into you. Brings us to Agnar.
I'm gonna... Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do that. The belted giant.
Okay.
Not good gravy, not the belt. The armor.
All right. You grow to large size, filling your area right there.
Okay.
All right. With that quick series of attacks with your blade, the glaive does more cuts than she can withstand, and she is going to drop dead.
Okay, and I'm gonna 5-foot step back.
All right. That is going to bring us to Khalib.
Gave him a straight shot at your girl.
What is Khalib going to do, this mischievous boy?
Good point. I didn't think about that.
Oh, you're totally good.
All right. All right. He sees all of you, and for his regular spell, he shoots off the familiar red dot into your midst as a fireball explodes here. Is going to get all of you except Malice. And Badid. Badid, you're out of it. So everybody...
Okay. Nothing.
All right, everybody make a reflex save. All right, Agnar, fail. Lucian, fail. Cantham, pass. Odral, pass. Turgon also fails. Svenka passes. Cloud Giant fails. All right. Everyone who failed is going to take 57 fire damage.
I have 7.
If you passed, you are going to take 27 fire damage. All right. That was his regular spell.
Oh, you two are not looking so hot.
Nope.
Definitely should have got some healing in there when we had the chance.
That happened really, really, really quickly.
Yes, it
It's amazing how much damage they do when they actually do something. All right. He is also going to cast a quickened spell here. And that is going to be a quickened lightning bolt spell. So he's going to 5-foot fly this way. Well, actually, he can actually move directly in line. He's going to fly down in the line of you guys. And he's going to fire at these 3 with lightning. Make a reflex save for Turgon and Aurelia. Turgon passes. You're going to take half.
Yeah. That was a good roll, Aurelia.
All right. Druid passes as well. Sorry, careful math.
Careful math, yes. And every number counts here.
Okay, he rolled pretty atrociously. All right. That is going to be 26 if you failed, and 13 if you passed. Which brings Turgon into unconsciousness, but I don't believe death. Is Turgon still alive, or is that just unconscious? Right.
Yeah, yep, he's still alive.
Okay. The lightning
Oh, I
bolt
can't see his HP.
cracks off. Oh, that's because he came back after we started making it so everyone can see. Give me one
Yeah.
sec, and I'll fix that. He's at
No, you're totally
he's at
good.
-8. I'll fix it in a minute, but he's at -8.
Okay. Perfect.
Lightning bolt cracks off, damaging all 3 of them, dropping Turgon into unconsciousness, and that is the wizard's full turn. Turgon, make a Constitution roll with a -8 penalty from your negative health. Miraculously? Oh, is that without the -8?
Yeah, that's before the
Okay, I
minus
thought that
eight.
was with it. I was like, holy shit. No, with the -8, no, that does not pass. You're at -9 now. You're still bleeding out. All right, that brings us to Bedid.
I should have done this like earlier. Let me read my class features real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
I meant I knew what I was gonna do. I don't know. I didn't look until just now. Fuck. This is so embarrassing. I'm attacking the rune giant. I just need to see how something
Okay.
works.
I figured you'd probably attack him. That finger of death really fucked him up, by the way. You can see he's badly hurt.
He's within range increments. I'm
He
just gonna
is
do
70 feet away from you.
yeah. Okay, I have 40 feet.
Okay, so just a -2 penalty.
Yeah. I have something that lets me ignore range increments up until like thrown weapons don't work anymore, which is like 5, I think, right? So
I
up to
believe
5
so.
range.
So is it not
increments or
-2
whatever.
then? All right. Well,
No, I was just seeing how it worked.
Oh, okay.
I didn't use it, so.
Gotcha. Okay. With the first 3 hits, the rune giant is gonna go down.
Okay.
Kind of like slices the blades, whir across his the back of his knees, falls to his knees, and the final one just cuts his throat. Lucian.
I'm gonna move to there,
Dead giants back here.
and I'm going to use. Oh, I'm just gonna battering blast.
Okay. Go ahead and make those rolls with the built-in thingies. Holy shit. Alright, hold on. Let's take this at a time here. With those blasts, between the crit and the second hit here, that is enough that boom, past his magical defenses. You see his skin, which was kind of granite-like, shatter into a million pieces, and the wizard goes down, which brings us out of combat.
Holy fuck, dude! That first crit.
Yeah, that first crit is disgustingly high. All right. As you guys do whatever heals and things you need to do, definitely heal Durgon as he's bleeding out.
I'm gonna start throwing channels up in the thing. Just I'll let people know what the total is because I'm way down. So
Okay.
But
These
need
are
to walk
area
over.
effect ones.
Yeah, these.
these
the
are
ones.
channels.
Everyone gets 52,800 XP. All right. Only Khalib really has anything. I'm gonna go ahead and put his shit in the Discord chat.
Perfect.
Alright. Rise the Runelords. There you go. background sounds. All right. Cool beans. As you guys get
The only
channeled
thing
a
there is
whole bunch and healed.
Robe of the Archmagi that might be worth for one of our casters.
It is evil though, so unless they're evil, it would hurt.
Kurgan's not necessarily not evil.
I mean, if he's evil, he could wear it, but that's up to you guys. All right. So now that you guys have kind of fought through here, describe to you the general layout.
Someone making a balloon
What is that
animal?
noise? Is it like a balloon? Yeah.
What?
Are you like squeezing a balloon? What is that?
Oh, it's my fucking my phone case.
I don't know what that is. But
It's the
oh, a
the
phone
case on my
case.
phone.
Okay, I couldn't like hear it. It sounded like one word together, like a fun kiss, and I was
no,
like, I don't. Is that like a thing?
Like, hold on, is it this?
Yeah, that's what it is. Don't do that.
Yeah, okay.
It's too squeaky. All right, 163 total for the healing. That's definitely gonna get the giant that you have dominated and Svavenka back to max.
That should get Agnar too.
Okay, Agnar, yeah, that should get you to max as well. This
I'm
area that
probably
you're
the
in
only
right
one that
now,
isn't.
all these little rooms, I realize now that you can read them, they're written in Thessalonian, they are stasis cells. Looks like they would be used to store giants for hibernation, although they all appear to be empty. Looks like this is like a backup plan before Earthfall that didn't happen in time. Luckily for you guys.
All right.
Your giant guides are dead, but they did tell you that Karzug would be curving around this way.
Yep.
We still have one, right? Or she's not from here.
No, she's from out in the city.
Yeah.
She was never high ranked enough to be in here. She's just like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, scared of our fucking dead giants. Don't need them in your way. All right. Continue advancing down the hall. All right. You guys are starting to spot it now. I'm going to zoom out. This is a big area for the stream to see. As it curves around, you see a small side room. Almost looks like a temple within the building. I'm going to put her in front, like near where it is over here, and describe it to you. A 20-foot tall golden statue of Karzug, Runelord of Greed, stands in the southern portion of this chamber, his hands before him as if they may have once held an object between them. A brazier stands before the statue, plumes of smokeless fire churning inside of it. North of the statue stands a stone pagoda-like structure, a single opening in it, in its southern face, revealing two smaller statues of Karzug within, on either side of a 20-foot-long sarcophagus, bearing the likeness of the Runelord of Greed on the lid. To the west, a massive pair of golden double doors shimmers behind a hazy screen of golden energy.
Man, he wasn't. I'm sure if you asked him, he would probably say that he is, but I don't think he was the most humble person.
I don't think he would say that either.
Yeah.
So are you guys going to the double doors, or are you trying to go into the pagoda?
I don't know what a pagoda is.
It's the little temple thing over there. Little stone temple.
It's like a patio.
It's bigger
but
than a patio.
Japanese.
I think we should probably clear this first, so if we go through the double doors and encounter Karzug, we might get fucked. So let's put I'm gonna have the stone giant go and kind of try and keep these doors shut, if anything. Like,
They still have that shimmering golden field across them. It looks like a force field.
okay. Well, I'll just place her in front. And
Oh
if anything
shit! This
comes
is like a
out to
puzzle.
attack.
Fuck, or something. I don't know.
Or something, I don't know.
I was
So
gonna walk
still
up and
stick.
do something silly and just sunder the fucking statues because fuck this clown.
Give me
But
a. Well, I mean, give me a knowledge
I
arcana check on the doors.
yeah.
49. Lucian. This is a wall of force, but something is strange about it. Normally, a wall of force, that is an evocation spell. It takes a while to damage, and it can repair itself. This wall of force is powered by transmutation magic.
Agnar, you want to try and take these doors with you?
I will.
So yeah, that's the information you get. These are transmutation powered force field over here. And here's the pagoda with that giant sarcophagus inside.
Just
I'm gonna have her stand in front of the doors just in case, ready in action. The Cloud
Okay.
Giant.
She moves in front of the doors.
Malice, stay back here, and then I'm gonna go
so,
take a look to see if I see anything in here.
take a closer look at the pagoda.
Okay, give me perception checks on the pagoda. With a horrendous roll, assisting the 38 above a 40, there's something invisible in this room.
I'm
And
lagging.
that something looks to be about 35 feet tall.
Ooh.
As you
Let's
see its
back up.
blurred outline.
Would I be able to see where it was in relativity, where that shimmer, like a telltale shimmer, like predator, something like that?
Yep, 35 feet high and filling the space.
fuck.
I am going to go ahead and preemptively just throw out glitter dust in that area.
It is revealed, and you see a horrifying beast outlined in this golden glitter.
What is that?
What is?
This creature.
What is?
With that, we're going to roll into initiative. Against this creature. And when it's on your turns, you guys can make a knowledge planes check on it.
When you opened up that window, like I had Agnar pulled over so I could see the token, and we opened up that window and made it so I dropped him. So it's like, no, we're not staying there.
All right. Let's get Svenken on this.
What's the status of Good Hope and Greater Heroism? Are those gone by now?
I think this will be your last fight with them.
Okay.
All right. Everybody's in, so that's going to be Badid. You're up first.
I'm gonna delay it until after camp.
All right. Cantham, you are up.
All right, I am going to go ahead and throw out slow on him, on the bad guy in here.
All right. Go ahead and give me a cast level check.
And then there's that as well. But that's a good check.
That is going to go through, so it is currently slowed. All right.
And with that Arcana check, would I know anything with the 25?
With a 20, it's planes check. Did I say Arcana? I meant planes.
Oh.
All right. This is a Shemhazian demon. Although nearly all horrors of the abyss prey upon one another in endless eternal bloodbath, Shemhazian demons are predators among predators. They are more intimidating and physically powerful than almost any other demon, combining the features of insectile and bestial hunters into a massive, deadly form. They don't require any sustenance, yet take perverse delight in mutilating and eating their victims. Typically, they are formed from the souls of torturers. They have a bunch of magical abilities, able to be permanently invisible. They are resistant to magic, resistant to almost every element, immune to electricity, and just all around not a good time to be hit by them. They have bite attacks, claw attacks, pincer attacks, and tail attacks.
And I will start up with my Inspire Courage as well.
All right.
And then, with that in mind, I will have the... Actually, I'll have the Cloud Giant stay there just in case someone comes through that door. She can hit him with a readied action.
Okay. Now it's Badid. Now you delayed after the Inspire Courage. Oh, my neck.
Yeah. Boom. It's coming slowly.
Okay. You guys aren't hasted yet, right? Because haste would have run out.
No, so I'm sorry. Click my boots.
Click. Okay,
We
so
don't have
you're
to
using a
accept
charge of your boost. Okay.
Yeah.
Just keep track of your charges.
Yeah. I think I had the other bar set up as my boots.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay, gotcha.
Now,
Okay.
So the one right now is the 10's the red one. Sorry. So,
Oh, I see. I can see it. Got you. Okay. Give me 1 second. This is so much math. Okay, this thing is barely still standing
6.
as you shred it.
Hold on. 6. And 1. 1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25. And what's your hammer the gap?
Sorry. It's 15.
Okay, this thing
Off of it.
looks like a breeze would knock it over this point. As you shred through its insectile armor, its hide, its weird spider eyes, and its tiger head.
Fuck, I wish that fucking point blank shot kicked in. God damn it.
Slovenka. Oh, I didn't drag her token up. She is going to attempt. You see her hands crystallize with ice as she tries to shoot something else at the Shemhazian demon, but it does not get through his spell resistance. He looks over all of you, and you just hear a booming word in Abyssal. Those of you who understand Abyssal, he just says, "Blasphemers." I need everybody to make a will save. Okay, pass. Fail. Pass. Slovenka passes. Cloud Giant fails. Alright.
Oh, hold on. I need to get the cat out.
Okay. It's okay. I'll tell you what she got when you come back. Alright, so anyone who fails has their takes. Hold on, let me make sure I get this exactly right. This is not strength damage or strength drain. Your strength score itself is just decreased by 6 for now. If you made the save, your strength score is reduced by 3.
What kind of will save was this?
This is a will save.
Yeah, I know, but like fear.
Oh, this wasn't fear. You can make either a knowledge. You can make a knowledge arcana check for those who have that to try to figure out what it was. Lucian, this is a incredibly powerful divine spell. This was blasphemy. It has the chance to. So none of you guys, if you failed, you are also dazed for 1 round. Those of you who passed have half that strength damage, but are not dazed. This is a dark divine spell so powerful that if you guys were weak enough, this blasphemous word would have just killed you instantly. Like if you're minus 10 from this thing's caster level, you just die. Alright, as you guys take those strength penalties, Turgon.
Oh, he's
End
just
it.
gonna move. Here. And he'll try maximize Scorching Ray.
Alright. This one does automatically roll the spell resistance, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, go ahead and roll 3 spell resistance checks. Any one of these, if it can succeed, will get through it and kill him. Alright, first blast of fire. You take this thing full in the face. It has a little bit of fire resistance, but not enough to stop it from being burned away. Everybody gets 19,200 as the Shemhazian demon falls.
Good job, team.
All right.
Sorry, was it 19,200? Was it? Sorry, my brain was going over the
Correct.
strength damage.
Yeah,
or strength
19,200. Your
What's our total right now? Sorry,
um
I'm asking the party. I haven't kept track of it.
right. Well,
I'll do that a bit later.
first things first. You guys see that it does drop a magical item from the chat. I believe Odral, it is your turn for a roll.
12 and 100?
Correct. And then after that, some shit's going to go down. That is going to be the shoulder slot. 97, rolling good for these drops. Okay. All right, give me the requisite spellcraft check. All right, you would know that this heavy cloak made of blue scaled leather with a painted hem, this is a Wyvern cloak. Gives a +4 resistance bonus on will saves, a continuous feather fall effect, the ability to fly once per day, and as a swift action, the wearer can form the hem into a stinger, granting her a sting natural weapon. This sting deals 1d6 points of damage, plus a poison as per the spell. Wyvern cloak. All right. You guys are still faced with the glowing force field door.
Do you guys have any idea how to get rid of this thing?
Did you get the
My
extra
expense?
19,200 at the end there, Odral? That might be the about 20k difference.
Oh,
No, that was me.
Okay. I will leave in you guys to sort this out. Sorry, Badid, what was Badid asking?
if any of the wizard friends or like all the caster people, how do we get through these doors? Magic's not my forte.
Turgon will start looking through his spell book.
So you think you could probably try to like dispel magic on this, but let's say people give
He's
go ahead.
gonna.
Yeah, you know that it's made out of pure transmutation magic as opposed to evocation.
Can I use my feather to ask that question?
Can he inspect the door? And as he's looking through his spell book, he's wondering if disintegrate would end this spell.
All right. Give me another knowledge arcana check. You would know that a disintegrate spell would automatically destroy a wall of force.
Yeah, he'll spend 6 seconds changing out a spell to disintegrate.
Or at least it would normally. You're pretty sure it would work on this.
He'll try.
While he's doing that, I'll go
cast
ahead and
disintegrate.
rebuff everyone.
Okay, you
Just in
rebuff
case.
everybody. Disintegrate goes off. The thing flashes and vanishes. However, a bolt of golden energy reflects back towards Turgon.
He disintegrate?
He's going to take 22 damage. However, as you guys are buffing, though, as the barrier's gone, after a few seconds, it starts to reform. Very weak at first, but it is building its strength back up.
Oh shit!
Hit it again.
I think we need to go for it. It's down now.
Yeah.
Send in the giant first, and then we'll follow behind.
All right. The giant with her weakened strength, which is going to last for about a minute longer for you. Those of you guys have marked your lower strength. She is going to bust through the door before it can fully reform.
And she's under the command to just go for the first thing she sees. Just full on
Well,
suicide.
full on first thing. We're going to roll initiative once you enter. I'm going to remove the shadows of the pillars so you guys get a really good view of who you are seeing. Actually, I'm going to remove a lot of the shadows for this one because it's just a dope freaking room. Pillars of gold support the arching ceiling of this room. The northern wall bears a particularly detailed mural that shows Jin Shalast at the height of its power, with the face atop Mahar Masif appearing to address its citizens as magical runes and spirals of energy emerge from its open mouth. Yet even this impressive work of art is overwhelmed by what towers in the center of the room. An immense, slowly rotating 30-foot diameter sphere of gold, its surface shimmering with strangely slow motion flames. A stone walkway with a set of stairs leads up to the side of the sphere, where a 5-foot ramp leads up to a 10-foot wide gray platform that balances precariously on top of the globe, from which a shimmering pillar of golden light shines through to the city. You guys will recognize more Wardens of Wind, but what strikes you most is this creature here. I'm going to get her art out as well. You would recognize her as when you guys found those rooms of Lamia on the way up the slope to the Pinnacle of Avarice. This is a Harridan Lamia, the most powerful type of Lamia who evolve when they have enough magic.
Oh, she looks boss.
You've come far, but far enough. And we are going to take our break there, because no way we finish this fight in 2 minutes before the normal break time.
Not with that attitude.
Are they monstrous? Are they gigantic like that?
They are a bit smaller.
Okay. I assume
They
so,
were
but
scaled for
just
the
double
regular
checking.
map, but they are normal warden size. So like that.
Okay.
Beep deep doo.
Oh, look at them. They're so cute.
All right. So the Most High Cleopatra. Cleopatra, excuse me. What was it saying? All right, she is going to get a 31 initiative. And the Wardens of Wind, because for some reason I can't roll as them in the game, are going to get a 20. All right, when we come back, we'll be fighting here in this strange arcane room, which you were. This you realize. You look at the architecture. This is behind the room where you were directed to get to Karzug. I'm gonna run a quick ad for those watching, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Pew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let's freaking do it. All right. We are going to start off with the most high, Cleopatra. She got all kinds of buffs on her. And what is she gonna do first? That's the question.
She's gonna ask Cantham out on a date.
She's not gonna do that.
I think she should.
Look,
Take
we
a
all
chance.
want to date with most high Cleopatra, but sometimes it just doesn't happen.
With a title like Most High, you have to. You cannot say no to that date.
Oh, for sure. All right. Get her good shit going here.
And she's just gonna give us a hug and say welcome.
All right. She holds up a unholy symbol. Although in this case, it actually seems to be directly dedicated to Karzug. And she holds out a hand, and you see your cloud giant just surrounded by what appear to be spirits of past Lamia. And the cloud giant is instantly slain.
Would that have killed one of us if we jumped in there? Like one of us
You
went
would
through
have
first?
needed to make a save. You can make a spellcraft check. Try to figure out what the fuck she just cast. That is the spell Destruction. It instantly delivers 10 points of damage per caster level. If it slays the target, it instantly consumes the holy symbol. The only way to restore life to a character who takes destruction is to use True Resurrection or a Wish.
How much HP did the giant have? If you don't mind me asking. I actually never knew.
She had about 140 something.
Gotcha.
That is gonna be her turn. It appears that she is under a variety of buffs right now. And she's going to try to back up a little bit after that. Yeah.
Coward.
Oh, hold on. All right. She is going to move back at a very quick pace behind the staircase to get out of your way. Aurelia.
Applied over.
All right. Aurelia is this person here. Throw out some evil eye.
Which one? Cloud Giant?
Yeah, the one she has this one up top. The
Okay.
one she has an angle on.
That's a fail. What's your penalty?
To her saves.
All right, -4 saves. Got it. Is she gonna move at all?
Yeah, she'll go in there to get behind this pillar.
All right, so Evil Eye goes off. And that brings us to Cantham.
I am going to 5-foot step, and then I am going to go ahead and do. You know what I'm gonna do, but
I assume Dominate, the one that you reduced your saves.
correct. There we go.
She fails. And now you have a upgraded Cloud Giant. This is one of the Wardens of the Winds.
Awesome sauce, and then I will start my bardic performance up.
All right. Bardic Performance starts up. You guys get those buffs. Which should bring us to the Wardens of the Wind's turn. I'm going to roll something to see how quickly your one acts. Okay. Your Warden is going to move around behind the giant golden sphere and attack her comrade with her giant glaive thing. or not glaive, excuse me, a giant morning star. That is going to be a hit as she deals an even 40 damage to the other warden.
Does she get my bonuses from the bardic performance? I actually don't know if they do.
She does. I'm gonna say she does because she's functioning as an ally. So let me add the extra d6, plus another 6 sonic.
Awesome.
All right. Other one is going to perform a charge attack by running to here and attacking with reach on Aurelia. What's Aurelia's AC right now?
Sorry, I didn't even see that other one there. I thought we could see the whole room. My bad. But
Some of it's still
she is
shadowed.
at 25.
25. Okay, that's going to be a hit from the Morning Star on top of her staff. You are going to take 36 damage as Aurelia. Finally, the one back here is going to unload on your new Warden of the Wind with 3 attacks from her staff. God, high-level play, my desk is fucking littered with dice. Okay, that's 2 hits. Ooh, that's a lot of 6s. That is going to be 72 damage that she deals to your Warden of the Wind. Your Warden is at 128. That's the Warden's turns. Odral.
Okay, first thing, I'm going to hit my Solar Invocation. Turn that back on. Sorry, just going to pop that up so people can see it.
If you guys kill these people quickly, we might be able to do Karzug.
Okay, and then 5. Let me check.
It's a trap. He's just trying to get us to use all our resources.
No, I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. If not, we could always have like a short session next week where we just like do the final fight.
Well, you know
Or
what?
we could just deal with Karzug and walk away.
Yeah, that seems likely.
Hey, Karzug, do you want to just destroy the material plane and leave us alone? If not, we're gonna kill you.
Wait
We could just
until
join
we're
him and it could be the end.
Yeah, just wait until I'm dead.
You guys join him and raise a new empire.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move in. I'm going to get it. They're going to get an up attack on me before I swing.
Okay. AC is 36. You manage to hold up your shield reinforced by your faith and block. Oh, that is a confirmed crit for 14 damage. As Flame Tongue looks over.
Okay, here's the D10 for the burst.
Okay.
For the,
Flaming Burst
and,
goes off.
is there also sonic damage right now?
Yep, also Sonic. Extra d6 on top of that. I bet if you added up all those Sonics, it'd be like hundreds of damage over this dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Based on Flame Tongue, we totally should have given you that evil scimitar.
Hey, you can still try to draw it. It's got a lot of powers. Turn people to crystal.
Yep.
All right.
That right there, that crit would have turned him to crystal.
Bedid.
Well, I only got 1 in range, so
Go for it.
are we hasted?
Yeah. Wait, Cantham, how could...
Yes.
But you did dominate person and haste in the same turn?
No, because I did haste before the other fight with the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
Because it's 17 rounds. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
It's coming, sorry. I should turn off 3D dice, but I like seeing them roll.
Is that why your dice are taking so long?
Yeah. Holy.
Well, that's what you deserve, all your red. Okay, hold on. So miss. Second one's a hit. Okay, and then third one's a hit. Fourth one's a hit. All right, that's be enough to finish off the first Warden of the Winds. Let's remove her out of the way.
I'm gonna 5-foot step.
Okay, 5-foot step closer to the golden doors. Agnar.
I'm trying to measure with the little hand track pad thing.
Where do you need measured?
I got it. Now I've got like 4 of them.
You can't see it on the stream because it's like not how it functions, but on the DM screen, it's just like 6 arrows.
Okay, so we're hasted. I should be able. That's easy to do. Okay,
Keep in mind this is like a, high staircase and wall.
Well, then I'm going to use my boots of flying, and I'm going to go up.
All right, you fly over, kind of next to the golden sphere.
And 15 feet away. Move back.
All right, you move 15 feet away, which is not going to provoke from her. Svavenka. What is she?
And that's hasted, so do I still get make the 1 attack?
If that was 1 move action, yes, you can make 1 attack.
Okay.
Can you make it from 15 feet there? Yeah, because you're large. Right?
Yeah, because I'm large size.
Gotcha. All right. That is gonna be a. Let me double check. Give me a D100 roll. As you swing towards her, you see more of those spirits, like these green lamia, swirl around her body, making it difficult to target her. That's gonna be a hit. So that is gonna be 40 damage plus the D6 sonic. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right, next let's go to... Sorry, that guy's already dead. Lucian.
This wall in the center, can I see over it, or is it all the way to the ceiling?
It's high enough that you can't see her. But you know that she retreated in that direction.
Would I know enough to drop a fireball in that back corner?
I
Because I
mean,
know they're there, but I can't really.
you definitely heard the sounds of combat. Like, you could hear these two wailing on each other with their morning stars in the back. Over here. I would say, yeah, you could try to
remind
it
you
over.
that door is we're not going to be able to get through that door here very soon as well. Remember, Hugh said it was
So-
building up power.
I'm gonna move to there, and then I'm gonna throw a fireball
Okay.
in that back corner.
All right, give me fireball and then a spell resistance check as well.
27 on the spell resistance.
The Lamia seems completely unaffected as the spell washes over her. The 2 giants, however, fail and each take 43 fire damage. That's bringing your dominated one is down to 85 health. All right, next up is Turgon. Oh, and sorry, Svavenka would have also taken a move action to go inside before she was locked out.
Turgon's gonna move to there and follow suit. Book of Harms, maximized fireball in that back corner.
Okay.
So,
Killing my guys.
hey, I can't see what's back there.
Most High Cleopatra is a scary woman.
I'm going to dominate you a-holes in a
So
second.
35
that
caster level
does get
check.
through.
It's 21 for the DC, and it's 60 damage to fail and 30 if they succeed.
Okay, hold on. Alright, most High Cleopatra is going to fail. The dominated Cloud Giant... Sorry. Cleopatra passes. Bad Cloud Giant passes. Your Cloud Giant fails. So,
That sucks.
dominated
Oops.
takes 60. The other 2 are going to take 30. Let me just double check. I don't believe Harridans have any fire resistance. I just want to be sure. No, there is no fire resistance. So she's going to take that full 30. All right, that's going to bring us back to the Most High Cleopatra. Boom.
So my AC, because I'm giant form, is 31 right now.
Noted. She is going to point towards you. And another cloud of spirits is going to swirl around you. Swirl around you this time instead of the giant. I need you to make a fortitude save. Okay, you pass, so destruction does not do the full massive points of damage. That being said, no matter what, you are still going to take 32 damage. She is then... That's actually all she's going to do this turn. All right, Aurelia.
She's probably going to imagine fly over here and then... Did she do Evil Eye again or no? I don't know how that works.
Hexes are like unlimited.
Yeah, she can do it forever, all day.
That's like the witch's
Okay.
main shtick.
She'll probably try and do Evil Eye on the big girl.
Okay. She passes.
Figured as much.
Yeah.
Worth the shot, though.
All right, Cantham.
I'm going to step through the door.
Yeah, as you see the barrier going up now, it looks like it's going to close next turn. Or like after this turn.
And... let me see here. I am going to go ahead and... would I be able to tell, are they, well, with when on my carpet, am I able to tell if they're on the ground, if they're touching the ground right now?
They're touching the ground.
Okay. Then I'm going to do what I do best and throw out some grease.
Okay. The crease spell appears directly under her feet. She's going to make a reflex save. But does not fall.
That is my turn. Just continue with the bardic performance.
All right. That is the Wardens of Wind.
Real quick. Oh, wait, yeah, never mind. She acts on...
Yeah, just for
Third turn.
my sanity's sake. All right. This is going to be evens odds. Evens, your one goes first. Odds, she goes first. It's probably going to decide who lives. All right, she's going to go first, not your dominated one. She is going to hit 3 times and minimum damage. Your dominated warden, her head is smashed in as it gets squashed between the wall and the Morning Star.
I am visibly upset at Turgon and his backup.
I still have no idea they're dead.
Odral.
Okay, I am going to spend a lot of time making my way over there.
All right, you begin sprinting
Okay.
around the room with the haste.
Okay, double move to, I think it was here. Let me double check my measurements to make sure I didn't mess up.
Okay. You can also, if you hold shift when you let go, it'll like keep the measurement up, which is something I
You
did.
can actually, if you if you pick up your character and then you move, you can like, it's like space, it's right click at individual points, and you can keep track of how far you go, like that.
Oh,
Okay.
holy shit! That's really cool. You learn something new every day. That's actually a very good feature. All right, so you double move
You
into
have
there.
another feature. I've rolled 20 then.
Hold on, I gotta boot someone from the call really quick. Okay, so it all double moves in. Badid. Also, are you leaving Malice outside here, or did he follow you into the room before it closes? Or did she?
Oh, sorry.
Cantham?
Sure, she fall.
Okay, alright.
I always forget.
Alright, go ahead, Benid.
50. There. Over there.
Oh my god.
No, no.
Zigzagged all
I
over
have
my
enough
screen.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Alright, so you move to there.
And then I'm gonna yell at the cloud giant. Are you the one that got dominated, or?
Yes.
Cool.
Give me a sense motive check on her. Yep, that's her. She's dominated.
Awesome.
You just see like a smashed-in corpse of a cloud giant next to her. Agnar.
How, I got a question for you mechanics wise.
Okay.
So, she has the grease under her, right?
She do.
Would I be able to tell how dexterous she is?
Give me a just straight wisdom check as you examine her movements. She's probably not very dexterous. Despite all that lithe muscle. Probably not very dexterous at all.
Shit. Yeah, I'll just do this.
Alright, okay, those are all 4 potential hits. Give me 4 D100s. Do you want highs or lows?
Highs.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, miss, hit. So 43, 46. Give me 3 D6 rolls as well.
Oh.
What class is Agnar?
Fighter.
Is he just straight fighter?
Yeah.
Where's your 4th iterative?
What?
You should get another attack
We're
with your BAB. I think at this level.
Yeah, we're level 17, right? You should be 4 attacks.
I'll look. I need to look. Hold on.
You check on that while we figure this out. You should be getting one at minus 15, the normal first attack.
It should, if you're using the right cheat, if you have their BAB plugged in properly, it should have all your attacks.
I think I fixed it. Yeah, it's fixed.
Okay. Just click it again, and we'll do attack number 4. See if it pops up. See if we got it resolved. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's another
sweet.
potential hit. We'll do it with a 39 because that's with the minus 15 from a full BAB attack. Another D100. All right, that is another hit. Give me another D6.
Oh, I fat fingered that. My bad.
It's okay. Alright, she is still standing, however. Although she's looking
Okay.
much more worse from the wear. Her, like, kind of sleek lower cat half has been badly damaged, and she is bleeding from multiple wounds as well. It's gonna be Svenka. She is gonna save some of her last attack spells for Karzu, because that's her real enemy. The one who's destroying her ice fens. But she is gonna delay her action at this point in case she needs to pop in and heal anybody. Lucen.
Agnar's right there if you want to hit him.
Thanks. Our token bullet sponge.
Yeah, I think you'd have an angle from there. Yes. All right, with battering blast. Well, it is a physical attack, so it's gonna be 4 D100s. See if they hit. You can get 2 through. She's dead. Do you want highs or lows? We'll assume highs because you already rolled.
Sure.
But either way, highs or lows.
Either way, it would have hit twice.
Yeah, holy hell. Even split. Boom, boom. Most high, Cleopatra goes down.
More like most dead see a loser.
As she dies, you just see all these like lost souls just spiral out of her and fly through the walls, just shrieking. All right, that is Turgon.
There. Can't do that. He'll just do a fireball.
Okay. It's a failed reflex save for 49. How does Badid react as you see you get fireballed, the one you think is dominated?
I'm like, holy shit, are we just okay? I guess I don't know. She's like a bad person.
She is still alive though, however, after the explosion, which brings us to Aurelia's turn.
She'll probably just fly up and swing.
All right.
Guys, isn't that the one that's our friend?
As you shout, isn't that one that's our friend? You see her Ranseur come forward as the Warden desperately tries to hit Aurelia, but miss, and she just jabs the Warden of the Wind straight through the eye. Full dead. All right.
I'm gonna walk over to Cantha and be like, sorry for your lost friend.
There just goes our cannon fodder for the next round.
All right. So we're out of
We
combat.
can search the rest of this place for some more.
Just go looking for fucking people to throw at the Runelords.
Make you and Aurelia invisible and just tandem hit him with the evil eye and dominate person.
Oh, my calculator did not like that. Did not like that at all. Everybody's gonna get 52,800.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of damage. A lot of XP. All right, we're not gonna have enough time for the Karzuk fight, obviously, but we can figure out what this shit is and perhaps get to Karzuk. I fully just punched my own earphone by accident. That was not great. All right. Now that the fight is over, you can make perception checks and knowledge arcana checks as you look at this massive, a 30-foot diameter sphere of gold that spins beneath this platform. Nat 20, holy shit. On the Nat 20, assisted by Turgon as well. The perception checks, you see there appears to be scorch marks on top of the ramp here at the center of the platform. With a Nat 20, you know that this is an intensely powerful magical artifact known as an anima focus, usually a link between different planes of existence. It is also presumably, with the size of it, containing a plane of existence, presumably where Karzuk is hiding. As you look at its fiery surface, you realize that entry here is actually pretty simple. Only fire from a character. Once a character touches a flame to themselves and reaches out to touch the flames of the golden sphere, you will be transported. And within, you'll find the Runelord. What do you guys do?
Think we should, or can I get a heal up real quick?
Okay. As they're healing up, Aurelia does go over to Cantham. Can I talk to you really quick?
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Look, I'll be honest. I'm not as powerful a fighter as Agnar or the rest of you. You still have that sword?
Of course. I will pull it out of my pack.
Careful. I don't want them to see necessarily, but give it to me. I'll use it.
I think Cantham, knowing she's on our side and deeply in love with Agnar, I think he'd hand it over to her.
Right.
She has a very, and let me explain this to you guys. She has a very high will save, and B, if she fails a will save, she gets an extra chance every single time because of who she is, or her class anyways.
All right. As she takes the sword, she hears a voice in her mind. A new hand takes Chelin the Greed Blade. But the champion of greed is not the hand that holds it, it's me! And it's going to try to overpower her mind, and the sword is going to try to take control of her body. Give her a will save.
Oh, this is what I was worried about. Totally worth it. Yeah, it is.
She grits her teeth, holding the blade that's made of that compressed gold material till it's harder than adamantine. She's like, I got it. I'm in control. And the voice of Chelin raging in her mind as she just sheathes it on her hip.
That made me so nervous. Was anyone else about to shit their pants right there?
Yeah, I was about to lose my girl.
You weren't about to lose your girl. You were about to lose Cantham.
Him too.
But
Oh,
man, it's still not out of the woods yet.
I feel like we would resurrect either of you.
There you go.
And
Problem
realistically,
solved.
the worst thing that happens there is she somehow dominates Badib.
Which she could.
Yeah,
She could.
probably pretty easily. So
She absolutely could.
are we gonna go light our soul on fire, you guys?
You guys ready?
Yep, hold on a second.
You want me to go first? I'll go first.
Ben, I'm pretty sure Agnar's normal size now.
Okay. Let me reduce him. We Agnar.
But depending on how it goes, he may be just using the other one immediately, so.
Fair enough.
How did you see this thing active?
This just does a
You
+5 keen scimitar,
be
right?
burning or using fire in some ways. You touch the flames on the golden sphere.
Before we go in, I'm gonna cast Communal Protection from Evil. Right before we go in.
Right before
I'm
you go
gonna-
in. you get
Just to try to
protection.
block some dominate spells against us.
Immediately before we go in, I'm gonna do this on us as well.
Then of course
Mass
I'd
House
have all of
Wisdom.
my buffs going, but I'm working on this right now.
We're gonna go in, and it's gonna be another 2 hours of dungeon crawl before we see Karzuk.
All right. So, everybody ready to throw down some fire and go in?
I mean, I
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
you know,
Turgon using fire magic. Same with Lucian. Odral has flame tongue. The others, various enchantments. And I'm going to collect all of you. You are all transported from the pinnacle of avarice to a new demiplane, the Eye of Avarice itself. Appearing on a central platform. I'm going to make you all bigger as this is full-sized once again. But I will describe what you are seeing. You stand about 180 feet, suspended by floating platforms bound with chains over pure lava. A yellow pool glows in the middle, wardens of thunder on either side, a warden of runes, and a blue dragon at the other end. Not only that, but you see lounging on a throne, fully physical this time. There's no hiding anymore. This is the true Karzug the Claimer with his burning glaive. Well, you've done respectfully well to get this far, but nothing will stop my rise and the return of Thassalon. Die. Mechanically, as he's saying that, these two are springing their trap, which we'll get into next time. You see them raise their swords, and arcs of lightning fill this platform. And next week, we're going to have to finish Rise of the Runelords.
Awesome sauce. This is
Man.
good. I'll put in the group what buffs everyone has. I just didn't want to get into specifics because it would have taken too long to tell everyone what they had because I can't just do it for everyone, unfortunately. But
And
I'll make sure you guys all have the right shit checked.
All big people. And as their trap is sprung, a mere look at Aurelia from Karzug. As she holds the scimitar Chelin in her grasp, he directs his gaze towards her. And the blade explodes, consuming her. And Aurelia drops dead.
No.
And we'll come back next time.
Well, we got.
God damn it.
We'll just resurrect her.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. For those still watching, feel free to stick around for an ad, and we'll see you next week as they fight Karzug and try to bring back Agnar's lost love. Thanks for watching. And